Good evening, everybody. This is the evening we've been waiting for. The Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs at Doniphan High School gym to take on the Doniphan Donettes here. And, of course, we'll have a JV game first for you, but then the main event will come your way after this JV game gets over with. And a lot of people, we just actually got a text from Matt back in the control room, said that we have people waiting on us to get on the air, so we just decided to go ahead and get on.
Yeah.
We were getting close to getting on anyway, but we are glad you are tuned in. We're looking for a lot of people to watch tonight. The gym's starting to fill up already, and we're anticipating there'll be a lot of people here tonight. I think I seen where there was only 2 girls games and 2 boy games in the whole area tonight. I mean, even close to here.
Yeah.
So.
Well, the one girls game was played at 2:30. That was Neely.
Oh, that's right.
Woodland.
It was. That's right. It was over 3 Rivers. That's right. So, anyway, we're hoping for a good one here tonight. It's 2 teams that are in the same district that are both ranked in the top 5 in the state of Missouri in Class 4. The Donettes currently are number 1, and Notre Dame is number 5. And we're talking varsity now. We'll get to the JV game when that starts, but Notre Dame has definitely had a little tougher schedule than what the Donettes have.
Yep.
But the Donettes have had a few games where they've really had to play to win, and they started off this week with a good one over at Jackson and come away with a road win from a Class 6 team, and that's a good way to start the week.
Very good.
And also the district tournament, which will be like the 3rd week in February, somewhere along in there, is going to be played at Cape Notre Dame High School over at Cape Girardeau. So, and there's only 5 teams in that district, so whoever wins this game will get the number 1 seed and draw a bye.
Yep.
And the other one will have to play in the first round, which I'm not really sure that makes that much difference if you want to know the truth, because some coaches might rather play than sit. You know.
I know there's a lot of coaches that don't like the bye. They'd rather have the extra, because that's an extra. Especially if you're playing well, you don't want that extra little break, you know.
The 1 seed will play the winner of the 4-5 game, and the 2 and 3, which I'm not really sure right now. I know Dexter's in that, and I believe Fredericktown, is one of them that's in it. I can't remember who the other one is, but
yeah.
Well, we're getting ready for the starting lineups for the JV. We got a good officiating crew here tonight, and I'm sure Coach Epps made sure that he did try to get the best ones around available. The Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs. Their starters will be number 13, Ella Hart, a freshman. Number 15, Kenna Johnson, a freshman. Number 21, Eloisa Marquez, a freshman. Number 22, Ava Miller, a freshman. And number 33, Morgan LeGrand, a freshman. So they starting all 5 freshmen. They have 2 sophomores on their JV roster. They got them dark blue uniforms on, about like Kentucky, University of Kentucky's uniform. White numbers, Notre Dame across the front. And they are always one of the top teams not just in our area, in the state. The starters for the Donettes. Tara Davis, number 14. Number 3, Haley Epps. Lily Knight, a sophomore. Haley Epps, a sophomore. Tara Davis, a sophomore. Kenna Kirby, a freshman, wears number 1. And number 10, Kenzie Killian, also a freshman. Donettes coached by Adam Epps. Assistant coach is Jimbo Blackwell. And, I don't know what I did with my sheet here. I forgot to write the coach's name down. I think I put it back in my folder.
Oh.
It had the coach's names on there. Bowler. Kurt Bowler is their head coach, but he's got like 3 assistants over there. So I'm not sure if he coaches the JV or not, but he is the head coach. It's going to be Lily Knight jumping. And the ball, we're going to have a tie-up on the jump ball, so they'll do it again, I think. Neither team possessed it. Number 20. That's number 23 jumping. I don't have a number 23, do you? Or is that 33? I'm sorry, it's 33. Well, they get the tip and they get a layup and they make it. That was number 13, Ella Hart, that got the bucket. Donettes back on the other end. 2-3 zone. Kirby throws it out front. Tara Davis hands it off to Haley Epps. Epps penetrates into the lane, ball knocked away. She strips it right back, gives it to Killian, and they'll take it back out front. Now over to Davis. Three-pointer corner up, and it's good. Rainbow from the left corner for Tara Davis. Donettes set up in that 2-2-1. They break it easily. They got a 2-on-1. They throw it over to the right side, then into the lane. The layup up is partially blocked there, and that was number 22, Ava Miller. It'll take me a few minutes to get these names down because we never play these guys.
Yeah.
Down low, Lily Knight catches. Turn, shoots, hit the bottom of the backboard. And Ella Hart comes out with it for Notre Dame. Brings it into the front court. Pass over on the left wing to Morgan LeGrand. She puts it on the floor, backs it out behind the three-point line. Picked up by Lily Knight. Knight knocks it out of her hands, and it goes out of bounds down on the Doniphan bench. And it will stay with the Lady Bulldogs. Donettes lead 3-2. We're just underway in the JV game. 5:44 to go first quarter. Inbounds pass comes into LeGrand. She's the tallest player out there. Gives it over on the right wing to Ava Miller. Miller dribbles down, and it's knocked away from her, but it's going to go out of bounds. Lily Knight got a hand on it, and her and Haley Epps couldn't corral it to keep it in bounds. So they'll inbound it underneath the right side of their basket. Donettes switch on the screens. They do get it in on the right block, and we're going to have a travel. That's going to be on number 21, Eloisa Marquez. So the Donettes get it back, up 3-2. Over on the left wing, Kirby dribbles back. Now she dribbles back to the left side, gives it to Haley Epps. Right side, Davis fakes the shot, takes it into the lane, kicks it out to Kirby for three in the corner, and it's good. Donettes have 2 for 2 on the three-pointers here early and lead 6-2. They get the ball in the middle to Marquez. Throws it back behind her to Miller. Now Miller's tied up. Gets it in the front court to LeGrand. LeGrand's going to take it in on the left side, and we're going to have a foul on Haley Epps. A little too close there. Donettes got to keep them getting that ball in the middle, or they're going to break the press every time. Donettes usually pretty good at that, but I'm figuring that this is a pretty good team.
Yeah.
And, boy, Epps probably got away with her second foul. Shot put up. Oh! Killian looked like she had a block there, but they're going to say she got her. Oh, they called it on Davis. She must have reached in from the side.
Yeah. I'd say it. Must have been something different because that was just a little bit of hand on the ball, I thought. That's a good call.
Killian definitely blocked the shot, so
yeah.
Davis must have reached in from the side.
Good
First
call.
free throw, no good by Miller. Next one is up, and it rims out, and an offensive rebound is going to go out of bounds. And we have a lane violation. Had a lane violation. Mila Scripture, number 51, checks in for the Donettes. I don't know who they called it on, but they said one of the Donettes got in the lane a little bit too quick, so another free throw coming. Miller puts this one up, and she gets that one to go. So she makes 1 out of 3. No full court pressure by the Lady Bulldogs. They drop back into that zone. Killian drives to the basket, forces it up, and she's going to be fouled. And Killian will shoot 2. That foul on Morgan LeGrand. Kenzie Killian, the freshman, will shoot first 2 free throws of the night for the Donettes. And she makes the first one. The bow that other side's almost full already.
It's getting there, ain't it?
Killian connects on both free throws. Donettes lead 8-3. Pass up the floor. They've got 2-on-1. Lily Knight's got to get back. Shot put up, no good. And Davis with the rebound. Kenna Kirby out ahead of the pack. 1-on-1. Pass across the lane is saved. Nope, they're going to say Marquez couldn't save it before it went out of bounds. I believe Kirby would have been better off just took that 1-on-1 to the basket.
Yeah.
Davis to inbound it. Right open underneath the basket. Killian, her shot blocked, goes up again, no good. And she goes and gets her own rebound. It's going to be knocked out of bounds again by Marquez. So good hustle by Killian. Got that first shot blocked, stayed with it, and was able to retain the possession for the Donettes. Kirby gives it to Killian in the corner. She's open in that left corner. That one rims out, and the rebound will be knocked over to Miller. She gives it up to Marquez. Marquez ahead to LeGrand. Drives to the basket, puts it up off the glass, no good. Rebound underneath by Miller, no good. Rebound again, goes up again. Ball's loose now, and the Donettes come out with it. Kenzie Killian. They get it up the floor to Kirby. She's going to take it all the way this time, and she lays it in.
Good shot there. Looked like she had a little contact on her.
That's what I thought she should have done a while ago.
Yeah.
She's really good at that. And the Donettes lead 10-3. We got a quick timeout here by Notre Dame with 3:35 to go. The end of first quarter.
Keith, I would say with about 5 or 6 minutes to go from the varsity game and warm-ups that it'll be hard for a family of 3 to
find a seat.
Yeah.
We still got quite a bit of room on our side here, but that side over there is just about full. I'm kind of surprised there's not more kids in the student section, but there's some heading up that way right now, it looks like.
Yeah. They might be putting their face paint on, getting ready.
Well, they may be, because we usually have a pretty good student section over there.
The old Woo crew tonight.
Yeah, I always forget to call them that, and it's right on the wall right up there behind them.
Yeah.
Donettes set up in the press. Miller inbounds it. She gets it right back from Hart. They throw it over the top to Marquez. Scrimpture picks her up. Does a nice job there.
Good job.
Picks up her dribble. Now drive to the basket. Oh, shot put up, no call there. And the Donettes come out with it. Pass ahead. Scrimpture, left-handed layup, and she missed it. And the rebound is going to be knocked away. The ball's loose on the floor. She got up. That's a walk. They're going to call a foul on the Donettes, but you can't get up if you're on the floor. That is going to be on Lily Knight. That is her first and the third team foul on the Donettes. I thought if you was on the floor and you got up, that's a walk, but she wasn't dribbling the ball. Miller lobs it up ahead. And what do you call there, walk?
Walk, yep.
Okay.
Double dribble.
Donettes get it on the turnover. Haley Epps back in the game for Scrimpture. Donettes up 10-3. Kirby in the corner. Killian back to Kirby. Kirby hands it back to Killian. She drives into the paint over to Davis. She's open for another three, and it's good again. That's Davis's second three. Donettes have already hit 3 in this JV game, and they lead 13-3. And we're going to have a tie-up. Good job there.
Good job
by Kirby and Killian. And it's going to be Donette's ball on the turnover. Davis will inbound it. Underneath the Knight. Kicks it back out to Kirby. Kirby dribbles into the paint. And we're going to have a foul on Notre Dame. That's going to be on number 21, Eloisa Marquez. And that's her first and Notre Dame's second team foul. Inbounds to Haley Epps. Back in the corner, Davis, she's open again. That hurricane rainbow is good. 3 of them here in the first quarter by Tara Davis. Miller underneath the Donettes basket. Gives it back to Hart, and it's knocked away by Kirby. Kirby's going to take it in, passes to Davis, and shot blocked. A little too unselfish, I think, there. She probably should have shot that one, but you can't fault being unselfish.
No.
And we got a tie ball. It'll go to Notre Dame as Scripture checks back in, and Kirby comes out, and he may be Coach Epps may be going to tell her she should have shot that right there.
Yeah.
And Notre Dame did a good job blocking the shot, too. So Donettes with the press on. They get it up to Johnson. Excuse me. Now it's Hart. All right, she has it knocked away. Haley Epps goes to the floor and gets it.
Good job.
And the Donettes had a 3-on-nobody there, but there was a foul called on Ava Miller.
That's a good way for Epps to crawl over there and grab it.
She's always on the floor going
Always.
after loose balls. Huh? She's a coach's daughter. There you go.
Yeah,
huh? Well, Donettes off to a great start here. 16-3 lead. Davis over to Killian, and she loses the ball. Well, she had about a 12-footer there wide open. And ball knocked away again, and it's going to go out of bounds. I think last touch by Notre Dame. It is. And even after a turnover, the Donettes are putting on some pressure and getting turnovers.
This is how you want your JV to start a game in front of a packed house already right here.
Yeah, no kidding.
Start the night.
Get the home crowd enthused real quick.
Like
2 minutes left first quarter, 16-3 Donettes. Davis dribbles in, kicks it out to Killian, left wing. Now she drives in, sidesteps the defender, misses the left-handed shot. And the rebound comes down to Ella Hart. And then she stops in the back court, ball batted. And we're going to have a tie ball, I think. And it'll go to the Donettes again, a ball deflected there. And the Donettes will get the possession. Freedom Bates and Kenna Kirby back in for the Donettes. Killian and Lily Knight check out. With 1:46 left in quarter number 1. Davis drives, kicks it out to Scripture. Now she drives, lays it up. It won't go. Well, they missed a couple of layups there. And we're going to have a foul on the rebound.
Yeah, that's what it's at.
That one on Scripture.
Called that one Scripture.
That is her first, and that's 14 fouls. So if the Donettes foul anymore this quarter, Notre Dame will be shooting free throws. Inbounds comes to Hart. Kenna Kirby all over. Making her go behind the back about 3 times to get it across half court. She almost traveled, the ball knocked away again. Notre Dame got a break that time, and they're going to end up getting a chance for a 3-point play. Donettes knocked it away. That foul is on Haley Epps. That's her second foul now. She will check. No, Davis checks out. Killian back in.
That's a tough break. They
had the ball there.
To get it, and then she just got it back.
Well, LeGrand got the bucket. She'll have a chance for the old-fashioned 3-point play. Puts it up and no good. And long rebound, and it's going to be out of bounds off of Notre Dame. Now number 35, Kate Rowland, the freshman, is going to check in for Notre Dame. And she's going to replace Marquez. (16-5), Donettes lead by 11. They cleared out. Killian takes it to the hole, lays it up and in, and she's fouled. The Donettes just, I don't know if they meant to do that or not, but they cleared it out, and the lane was open.
Yeah.
That's the second foul on Morgan LeGrand and she's going to check out number 32, Sunny Childress, a sophomore, checks in. Free throw is up and good. 3-point play for Killian, and she has 5 now. Is that what you got, Bo? Killian got 5?
That's what I have.
Pass right wing, Miller. Miller is tied up. And the Donettes are just getting their hands on the ball. If it's not a deflection, they're tying them up. If it's not a deflection, they're stealing it.
They're in every passing lane. They're on it right now.
It'll stay with Notre Dame, and Hart will throw it in. Having a hard time getting it in, and it's a 5-second call. Good defense by the Donettes. We got a minute to go in the first quarter. 14-point lead for the Donettes. Kirby back to Killian. Coach Epps shouting out instructions. Trying to get Davis open. Now they get it down low to Bates. Bates fakes, goes around her man. Oh, missed the shot.
Move.
Good move, and she's battling for the rebound. And ball's going to touch the end line there out on Notre Dame. That was a really good move by Freedom Bates. They could be ahead by 20-something here. They missed 2 or 3 layups here in the last little bit. Inbounds pass to Kirby. Kirby drives, kicks in the corner. Davis going to drive into the paint, put up the little floater, and it's good. 11 points already for Tara Davis here in the first quarter. 21-5 with 20 seconds left. Miller pushing off of that offhand. Kirby reaches in, knocks it away, goes into the backcourt, picked up by Hart. Now it's knocked away again. And the Donettes are going to get another layup. Killian lays it in. Four seconds to go. And Miller, she looked back at the official for some reason. I don't know why there, but maybe she thought she walked. I don't know. What a quarter for the Donettes JV. 23-5 lead over the Cape Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs here. And everything went the Donettes' way in this first quarter. Well, we'll take a 1-minute break and be back here on a big night for the Donettes here at Bill L. Wright Gymnasium in Doniphan. Be back in 60.
We see the potential of her and him and you, of where you're from and what you can accomplish. Because when you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do. But reaching your potential isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about helping others, supporting your neighbors, building your community, and investing in people that make a difference. Like her, and him, and you. Because when you're from here, that's just what you do. And from here, we can do anything.
Welcome back, everybody. Keith Bowman and Bo Blackwell back at Doniphan High School. We played one quarter in the JV game, and the Donettes all over the Cape Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs, 23-5. And Bo, the Donettes defense was just unbelievable in that first quarter.
Just like we've always talked, the JV usually comes out and just gets after it, usually. Defense, and they're in every passing lane, and like we said before, this is that's how you want your JV to start a game and get a crowd. It's like having a good opening band for your headliner. You want them to get the crowd riled up.
It'll be Donettes ball. Haley Epps, Kenna Kirby, Mila Scrimshire, Lily Knight, and Tara Davis. Davis had a big first quarter with 11 points, 3 3-pointers. And Notre Dame, I believe they've gone to a man-to-man, and they get a steal by Miller. And we're going to have a foul.
That's probably going to be third on.
I think it's on Haley or Davis.
Yep. Called it on.
On Epps?
Epps, yep.
So she will check out now, and Freedom Bates comes back in. So Haley, she's a hustler.
Well,
that was kind of a bad break there because she come up from behind.
Like the way Donettes play, and you play that hard, sometimes fouls are just going to happen.
Hart has it knocked away by Kirby. Kirby gets the steal, looking for somebody. Davis comes down, and she gets whammed in the back there by Miller. Wow. That was before she got the shot up, too. She won't even get to shoot free throws on that. That's Ava Miller's second foul. Morgan LeGrand is out there with 2 fouls. They've also got Ella Hart, Kenna Johnson, lob into Bates, puts it up in the left hand, missed it again, but she gave a couple good moves.
Good moves there, yeah. Keep shooting it.
Marquez also out there. LeGrand gives it up. They pass it in the front court to Johnson. Johnson in the corner. 15-footer up, no good. And the ball tipped around. Freedom Bates comes out of there with it. Tries to get it to Davis, and it's stolen, but then Miller, I think, stood on the end line, stand on the end line.
Yeah. Good break there for the Donettes.
Still 23-5. With 6 minutes and 5 seconds left in the first half. Davis penetrates, kicks it out to Scrimshire. Scrimshire drives in, cross court. Kirby, wide open 3. It's good. Kenna Kirby's got 8. That's her second 3-pointer. 2-2-1 press, ball tip. And Miller's going to get it, and she's going to be tied up again. And the light ain't on the possession arrow down there.
Yeah. On bright side, we now know that it'll be going to Donettes next one.
Well, that one's working. The one on the other side didn't work. And now Freedom Bates gets a knock away. Down low, Kirby lays it in. Pass from Davis. Kirby with 10 now. 28-5. They give it right back to Miller when she gets inbounds. They were getting somebody in the middle early. Now Kirby knocks it away again in another tie ball.
All over. Kenna Kirby getting after it on defense.
The first couple times they had somebody in the middle was able to get it, but they hadn't been able to do that. I don't know why. It didn't look like to me there was anybody there. Donettes get the ball on the tie-up. Kirby at the head of the key penetrates. Davis fakes the three, dribbles baseline, tries to throw it across to Bates on the baseline on the other side, and it's knocked out of bounds by Ava Miller. Davis inbounds it. Kirby another three. This one won't go. And LeGrand gets the rebound, and Freedom Bates is going to grab her arm.
Got a little bit too much hand there. They were getting ready to let her get away with it, but she got it in there.
She wasn't going to get an outlet pass there anyway.
No.
LeGrand up to Johnson, back to LeGrand. Almost another steal. Miller going to take it into the paint all the way to the basket, puts it up and won't go. And an offensive rebound, and they're going to call a foul on number 22, Miller. I tell you what, she's the one over there at the in the first quarter right before the end. She turned around and looked at the official. She looked like she was mad, and that was definitely – they had the rebound chance to score there, and I think she's a little angry. So that's her third foul. She goes to the bench. Davis penetrates, and now Scripture dribbles into the lane and kind of lost control of it, and she's tied up by Ella Hart, and it'll go back to Notre Dame.
Yeah, looks like a very bad time for that bulb to go out on that possession there. But it did.
Kate Rowland came in for Miller. Marquez dribbles down, gives it to Rowland. Now back over to LeGrand. Dribbles in, shot up, won't go. And Freedom Bates with a rebound. Hands the ball to Davis. Davis coming up that left side quickly. Kicks it out in the corner. Kirby, three-pointer again. Good. In and out. And the rebound to Ella Hart. Even when they're missing, they're going down in and coming back out. 28-5. Donettes up with 4:10 to go. And now Davis gets another deflection, but Johnson is able to come up with that basketball. Lily Knight Gardner closely out front. Picks it up, gives it over to LeGrand. LeGrand cuts to the basket. Johnson's going to give it to Rowland. Down to LeGrand. Crossover dribble into the paint. Put up the shot, no good. And Scripture with a rebound. Davis a long pass to Kirby. Going in on the left side, hit the side of the backboard. Got a little too deep on the sideline there. Presley Allen and Kenzie Davis are getting ready to check in for the Donettes. Next dead ball. LeGrand out front to Hart. Donettes have played man-to-man the entire first half so far. LeGrand dribbles baseline and kicks it back out. The three-pointer's blocked by Kirby. And Scripture comes down with the ball. They're going to get it to Kirby again. She's going to beat everybody down the floor and lay it in. And Notre Dame calls another timeout with the Donettes in the lead, 30-5 with 3:01 left in the first quarter. And they're going to take a full, so we'll keep it here.
Yeah, we'll keep it here.
I lost my sponsor list the other night, didn't have it, so I better go over that before I forget. Our sponsors that makes Dons and Donettes basketball possible here on Current River Broadcasting are Countryside Chevrolet, KC's on the Current, Davis True Value, Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing, Lemonade House Grill, Farm Bureau Insurance, Hometown Pharmacy, Cosmo Pet Solutions, 1808 Public House, Mathis Timber, and Southern Bank. And we've got some more that are coming on board. I think all, maybe except one, are from here in Doniphan for the tournament, which starts on Saturday. And Bo and I are going to have a long day on Saturday, but it'll be a lot of fun having the OFC tournament here at Doniphan again.
I'll have my stadium chair by then, and I'll have some coffee, and I'll be fantastic. Be ready to watch
if you forget your chair, you can use mine when I'm not doing the game.
Forgot about that. Yeah, we'll be.
But I do want it back when I'm doing the game.
Yeah.
Well, Doniphan out to a big lead here. They've already got 2 girls in double figures. Tara Davis has 11 and Kenna Kirby 12. So, and then Kinsey Killian has the other 7. I believe that's the total of their points. And 2 of those girls are freshmen. Davis is a sophomore. They're going to try a little full court man-to-man pressure now, not a zone prep. And they throw it out of bounds. LeGrand throws it behind Hart, and it goes into the stands over on the far sideline. And I'll tell you what, this Donettes JV bunch can force some turnovers. Now, backdoor pass to Kirby a little too far, and it goes out of bounds. Good idea, just a little off of the pass.
My uncle across the gym sent me a text.
Oh. And another steal. That was a bad pass there. Head to Kirby. Goes in on the left side, won't go. And I believe that's probably going to be number 3 on Morgan LeGrand. It is. That's going to be 3. They've already got Ava Miller on the bench with 3 fouls. Number 32, Sonny Childress, is going to check back in the game. And Kirby hits the free throw. When she gets done shooting this second free throw, I'm going to say something, but I'm going to wait until she says it, or until she shoots it. Kirby's next one on the way, and it's good. And the Donettes, what I was going to say, they're 5 for 5 from the free throw line. Yep. Didn't want to use the old announcer's jinx. Donettes back to the 2-2-1 press. And the ball knocked out of bounds again by Kirby. The only thing bad about that, they had to start the 10-second count over again.
Yeah.
And they were only about halfway to midcourt.
Boy, I tell you, Kirby's hands right now are everywhere that ball's getting passed.
Yeah, hers and Tara Davis both. And Killian, when she's in there, same way.
Yeah.
Pass up in the front court to Marquez. Cross-court pass to Rowland. She gives it back to Johnson. Back out front to Marquez. Now in the corner to Hart. Well, Rowland was wide open in the middle. They didn't see her. Now they try to throw it. And Presley Allen almost had a steal. Another deflection, though. Cross-court to Marquez. Childress is posting up. Marquez throws it across. And it gets through somehow or another. And the jumper from the baseline is good by Ella Hart. I don't know how that got through there. 32-7. Down to 1:45 left in the first half. Presley Allen hands it in the corner to Bates. And Bates carried the basketball.
Carried it a little too long out there.
Well, Donettes haven't had a lot of turnovers here in the first half. Of course, there's no full court pressure by Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Freedom Bates will check out. And Kinsey Davis comes back in. Kenna Johnson gets it across the half line. Dribbling straight across. Now she gives it to Hart. Hart's going to lane to the basket, and she scores again. So she's got 6 points now, 6 of the 9 to lead the Lady Bulldogs. Pass in the corner. Scripture's open for 3. In and out. And the ball's going to go out of bounds off of Notre Dame. Childress and Hart there kind of ran into each other. Davis will throw it in for the Donettes. Got to get some help there. Kirby comes to the baseline, hands it back to Davis. Davis penetrates, get the little floater up and good again. That's 2 of those I know that she's made besides 3 3-pointers, both of her drives. Now Kirby gets another steal, got Davis open on the other side and she lays it in. Really unselfish basketball by the Donettes. You like to see that teamwork. Pass over the top. It's loose on the floor. Going to the floor, Scripture. Kirby's ahead of the pack again. Going to take it in on the left side. Oh, she missed it. Mackenzie Davis is there to get the rebound and lays in. That's the way to hustle down there. You never take it for granted that they're going to make that.
That's why you get back right there and get down.
And Scripture knocks it away. Kirby's got it, lays it up, and it's good. 40-9. Donettes got 40 points here before halftime in the JV game. And they have shot a lot of layups. Now, they have made about 5 or 6 3-pointers as well, but all their 2-point baskets just about have been right at the basket.
Yeah.
Oh, Kirby gets it. Oh, she wasn't looking. She had a steal there. 3 seconds left. 2. And they're not going to get a shot off. What a first half by the Donettes JV here. They lead it 40-9 over the Cape Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs. They got 23 in the first quarter, 17 in the second for a total of 40. Notre Dame scored 5 in the first, 4 in the second, and they have 9. A big lead here for the Donettes in the JV game. Gym's starting to fill up.
Yes, it is.
And Bo is going to give you the scoring for both teams here.
Yeah, I'm ready. So for Notre Dame, Ella Hart leads the pack with 6, Ava Miller with 1, and Morgan LeGrand with 2. Over to the Donettes JV, we got Kenna Kirby leading the pack with 16, Kenzie Killian with 7, Tara Davis with 15, and Kenzie Davis adding 2 points. So a couple Donettes JV way up there, 16 and 15 lead the pack. And Keith, that right there is not exactly how I thought the JV game
No, me neither.
Go,
me neither.
But we sure will
Did you say Kirby's got 16?
That's what I had.
I was missing a free throw somewhere on her. Let's see, 16, 31, 33. Nah, I've got 40 now. Yeah, Notre Dame was 1 of 4 from the free throw line. The Donettes 5 of 5. And foul trouble. Notre Dame has Morgan LeGrand, their big girl, with 3 fouls, and Ava Miller also with 3. And Haley Epps got 3 pretty early fouls for the Donettes. So that's all the foul trouble we got. So big first half. Donettes up 40-9. We'll take a break, and we'll be back shortly here to get the second half underway right here on Current River Broadcasting.
Through the years, it's taken all of us to make our community great. We're proud that Chevrolet has been an important part of America's history for many generations. And Ripley County, Missouri, you are as American as it gets. And that's why your friends at Countryside Chevrolet of Doniphan want to say thank you. Thank you for making our country and our community great.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing is locally owned and operated and a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes this season. Nick serves Ripley County, the surrounding area, with lawn services from mowing, weed eating, and trimming, and they can trim and maintain your shrubs, bushes, flower beds, mulch, and more. They also clean roofs, gutters, downspouts, and can install gutter screens as well. Quality power washing services to buildings, driveways, sidewalks, fencing, and vehicles is no problem at all. No matter how big or small the job is, give Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing a call at 208-8659.
Cosmo Pest Solutions is your hometown pest and termite control provider. With 20 years experience in Southeast Missouri, Cosmo Pest Solutions is here to help your home or business with all pest, termite, and bedbug control needs. For fast, friendly, dependable service, give Cosmo Pest Solutions a call at 573-996-ANTS.
Lemonade House Grill is Doniphan's fun, family-friendly restaurant with a smorgasbord of choices on the menu. Enjoy one of their freshly squeezed lemonades along with handcrafted burgers, tasty tacos, trash can fries, or pizzas. Bring the family for Kids Eat Free Night on Mondays or come to Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, Thursdays Date Night, or Fish Fridays. Lemonade House Grill is veteran owned and operated, and veterans receive a 10% discount. Lemonade House Grill is a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes, and make sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram for their daily specials.
We're for road trips. We're for hitting up Arthur Bryant's for lunch and making it to Lambert's for dinner. We're for drop tops, T-tops, classics, cruisers, steel horses, and real horses. Have you ever hit a deer? Yep, we're for you too. We're for getting stuck in traffic and 6-lane freeways that aren't so free. We're for Missouri license plates. No, medals of pride. Like us, no two roads are alike, but we're all connected. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and if you're a Missouri driver, we're for you.
I am Doug Green, your Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance Agent, and if you're in Ripley County, I've got you covered.
Hometown Pharmacy is your one-stop pharmacy for all of your medical needs. Our pharmacists provide shots for flu, pneumonia, and shingles all in this pharmacy with no appointment necessary. Refills can be requested online or through our app, and delivery is available if you live within the city limits. Transferring prescriptions is easy, so come by or give us a call, and our friendly staff will take care of everything. Come experience the difference a hometown pharmacy can make on LaRue Street in Doniphan.
At Mathis Timber, our goal is to provide our landowners with the greatest possible financial return on their timber lands, while not damaging young timber or leaving your property in a mess. We have served Ripley County and the surrounding areas since 1939. We will buy your timber on lump sum total or percentage. We have several references upon request. Contact Craig Mathis at 573-429-0996 and see how Mathis Timber can assist you with all your timber harvesting needs.
1808 Public House is your full-service restaurant in downtown Doniphan with a modern twist on home-style food. Along with their full menu with everything from burgers to seafood and steaks, 1808 has bingo and trivia nights, an all-you-can-eat buffet on Fridays, and live music on the weekends. Students can come enjoy half-price appetizers from 3:30 to 4:30, and 1808 offers free Wi-Fi. Make sure to follow them on Facebook for their daily specials. But most of all, make 1808 Public House your next dining experience in downtown Doniphan.
Well, welcome back, everybody. We're at halftime of the JV game. Couple minutes before the start of the second half. Big first half for the Donettes JV, 40-9 over the Cape Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs. And we just asked Matt. He said we got several people watching right now. We appreciate all of you tuning in.
Absolutely.
And as many as we've got right now, we normally don't have that many in a JV game. So we still got a half to go, so we're looking forward to having a bunch in that varsity
probably
game.
Foreshadows how many you'll be watching for the varsity.
Very few seats left on the far side there. There's still a few left on this side, but it's going to be a big crowd here, and that's exactly what we expect.
Yeah, it's starting to fill in right here in front of us to the left.
Yeah, and there's not a lot of Notre Dame people here, the actual Notre Dame fans, because I think just about all of them are on this side, or right to our right down here.
Yep.
I think most of the people on the other side are Doniphan fans. I see one blue sweatshirt sticking out over her shirt. Well, we'll see what happens here in the second half with this big lead. See if the Donettes can keep control of the game and extend the lead. I'm sure, I don't know, but I'm sure Notre Dame's not usually being that far behind at halftime, even their JV.
Yeah, I would think not.
The Donettes will send out Haley Epps playing with 3 fouls, Tara Davis, Mila Scrimpture, Freedom Bates, and Lily Knight. Unless they have to, I don't think Coach Epps probably may not put Kenna Kirby and Kenzie Killian back. Killian only played in the first quarter, so she's still got a quarter she can play and still be in good shape. Haley Epps is open in the corner. Ball hits the side of the backboard. Lily Knight gets a rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled. So 2 free throws coming, 8 seconds into the.
And that is a quick 4th foul for Ava Miller.
And she's the one that we said was frustrated when she picked up a frustration foul on her 3rd foul. Lily Knight's free throw is good.
Well, I say it.
She checks out. Kate Rowland comes back in.
Yeah, that's who it is.
Lily Knight gets her first point. Next one on the way looks good, and it is. Well, I hope the Varsity Donettes shoot free throws that well.
Sure
7 out of 7 now.
Sure will accept it.
Marquez dribbles baseline. Nice move there and scores.
Absolutely.
That is her first bucket. 42-11 as Davis hands it to Haley Epps at the head of the key. Gets a pass to the basket up off the glass. A little too hard. Battling for the rebound is Freedom Bates, and she goes up into a jump ball. And it'll be, that time she didn't give the head fake, and she probably needed to.
Yeah.
She went straight up into LeGrand, and LeGrand tied her up, and it'll be Notre Dame's ball. LeGrand over to Johnson. Now to Marquez on the left wing. Back out front to Rowland. Rowland picks up her dribble. Gets it to Johnson. Johnson deep on the right wing. He's going to drive baseline. Cut off by Scrimpture. Now to LeGrand. She's cut off by Bates and kicks it back out to Marquez. Marquez dribbles baseline. Boy, how'd she keep him dribbling that on the out-of-bounds line? Shot put up, no good. And the ball's going to go out of bounds off of Freedom Bates. She was dribbling that with her right hand. I don't know, have any idea how she kept them dribbling that on the out-of-bounds line. But the official was standing right there, so. Inbounds, wide open's rolling, but she short arms it, but an offensive rebound underneath by Ella Hart, and we got a foul on the Donettes, and that will be free throws for Notre Dame. Lily Knight picks up foul number 2. Free throw is an air ball by Hart. They are only 1 of 5 from the free throw line. Next one is good. I still don't see how you can miss one as badly as she did and then make the next one. Pass down low. Bates is a little too high and goes out of bounds.
I don't know, Keith. It's probably about like my golf game.
I understand that.
How can you hit a drive so good and then shank the second one?
Yeah. If I do hit a good drive, the second one's not good.
No,
usually.
you can always count on it usually.
30-point lead for the Donettes. Notre Dame with the ball. Marquez passes cross court. LeGrand dribbles to the baseline. And again, Bates cuts her off. Cross court. Hart, 3-pointer up. It's short. Air ball goes out of bounds. Over to the Donettes. Davis dribbles up the head of the key, into the paint, out to Epps. 3-pointer up by Haley Epps, and it's good. Haley gets, that's her first points, right?
Points, yep.
That's, I believe, 6 3-pointers the Donettes have hit now. Lead up to 33. Hart, and she traveled. Good defense there, good help defense by Tara Davis, and that caused the travel. 45-12. Davis penetrates again, and officials start to raise that hand and call a walk there. Scripture for three. It's no good. Long rebound by Davis. Goes up and under, hits the bottom of the backboard, and Hart gets the rebound. Comes into the front court, passes it to Johnson. Back out front to Marquez. To Johnson left wing. Now LeGrand, the big girl, comes all the way out. Bates does a good job not letting her get inside the paint there. Johnson picks it up. Bad pass. Freedom Bates beats everybody to it. She's going to have a hard time getting it in there, though. They catch up with her and knock it out of bounds. Going to be Donette's ball. Four minutes, 8 seconds left. Third quarter. Inbounds to Scripture. In the corner, Davis stepped behind the three-point line. Now she's going to drive, and she lays it in. I'll tell you what, that was just really a smart play there because she could have shot that three wide open, but ended up getting a layup, and that's a little more higher percentage shot. 47-12. Marquez right corner to Johnson. Excuse me, that was Hart. Those girls with those long ponytails get me. Can't see both of their numbers. Marquez drives, and she's going to be fouled. And two more free throws coming. That one is on Freedom Bates. 2 fouls on Freedom. And Eloisa Marquez at the free throw line. She's got 2 points. Left-hander puts the free throw up, and no good. Now number 41, Kayla. I'm hoping I say this right for you folks over around the Cape area. Needbalski. It's either Neidbalski or Needbalski. Number 41 in for Notre Dame. Second free throw, good.
I thought you did a good job.
Marquez with 3 points. Presley Allen came into the game for the Donettes. And she replaced Freedom Bates. Haley Epps dribbles to the baseline. Now she's cut off down there, and her pass is batted out of bounds by Marquez. Now I think they're going to take it out. Well, they started to take it out down under the basket, but no pressure from Notre Dame to get it in anyway. So Epps fakes, drives, kicks it to Shrimpshire. Three-pointer by her. They get a hand on that? I guess not. I thought maybe they got a hand on it. It went out of bounds, but they say no, so it'll be Notre Dame's basketball. 47-13. 3 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. The Donettes with a 34-point lead, and now a steal by Epps. She got a 2-on-1. Got Lily Knight on the right. Lobs it, and too high. She waited too long to pass it.
Yeah,
either that or she should
a little too long,
Either that or she should have went ahead and took it all the way herself. Lily Knight checks out. Kenzie Davis comes in. Donettes have Haley Epps, Tara Davis, Presley Allen, Kenzie Davis, and Mila Scrimpture. And LeGrand throws it out of bounds.
Yeah, on those 2-on-1s there, a lot of times, if it's not way ahead, you usually take it till they make you pass it.
Yeah, either they come and get you and the other person's open, or if they don't come and get you, you go ahead and shoot it yourself. Notre Dame's been in that 2-1-2 or 2-3 zone the entire game. Scrimpture, Davis now out to Epps. She's open again from the left wing. Off the back of the rim, offensive rebound by Kenzie Davis. Gives it to Mila Scrimpture. Now Davis left corner, fakes the three, drives in, hands it to Davis. Oh, she should have shot it out to Epps for three, and it's no good. And Ella Hart with the rebound. Kenzie Davis scored 2 points in the first half, and she probably could have had 2 there if she would have just realized how open she was. LeGrand holds the ball above her head. Now dribbles to the left side, hands it to Marquez. She holds it above her head, puts it on the floor, drives in. Nice move, but she missed the shot, and Haley Epps gets the rebound. Davis ahead to Scrimpture. Scripture's got a layup, and it's good. Milo Scripture with her first two. 49-13. We wind down to 1:35 left in the third quarter. LeGrand drives it, and she lays it up and missed it. Ball knocked out of bounds by the Donettes. Kate Rowland back in for Notre Dame. She replaces Ella Hart. Inbound pass to Marquez in the corner. LeGrand drives the baseline, missed the shot, got her own rebound, put it up, missed it again, got it again. Ball knocked out of her hands, goes out of bounds.
Good hands by Scripture there.
Morgan LeGrand's a freshman. She's a big, tall girl. I don't know. She's got to be over 6 foot tall.
Yeah.
But she's handling the ball out front a lot instead of playing inside very much. And a shot put up in the free throw line by Need Balski, and it's no good. The Donettes head the other way. Davis goes down, lays it up and in. Good pass from Haley Epps. Tara Davis with 19 points now. And everybody runs off and leaves Marquez, and Morgan LeGrand has to go back and help her get it in. We're under a minute to go now in the third quarter. And we've got a 38-point lead, so to start with, at least fourth quarter, we're going to have a running clock. We've got a foul on the Donettes on Tara Davis. We'll have that for 2.
She almost had the jump ball there, but
yeah, got a little bit of
at the end, and she was still there.
That's one thing you don't do. You don't hold that ball out in front of the Donettes, especially the JV. The varsity will do it too, but pass to Marquez, and she dribbles underneath the basket too far. She hit the underneath side of the rim, and Kenzie Davis gets the rebound. She's going to be fouled. And that's going to go against Marquez. Her second. Neither team look like they're going to get in the bonus here in the third quarter. 32.4 seconds to go. Donettes ball up by 38. In the corner, Presley Allen. Back out front to Epps. She hands it to Davis. Davis with the little floater. A little too hard. The ball tipped around. And Need Balski comes up with the rebound. Folks, I'm sorry if I butcher her name because I have to say it in a hurry every time, and it's hard to look down. And we're going to have a foul on the Donettes, and LeGrand's going to get to go to the free throw line with 6.7 seconds left. And that foul on Kenzie Davis, her first. LeGrand's free throw is good. And that's her third point now. And they are 3 of 5 in this half as Lily Knight comes back in for Kenzie Davis. Donettes got 6.7 seconds here if they get a rebound or she makes it, and they take it out of bounds before the end of the quarter. Both free throws are good. And here comes Davis with 4 in the corner. Scripture's going to fire it. It's an air ball. Ball goes out of bounds. And we have come to the end of the third quarter. And the Donettes still hanging on to a big lead, 51-15 over the Cape Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs junior varsity. So as long as that lead stays above 30, we'll have a running clock in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute. Everybody stay with us here on Current River Broadcasting.
We see the potential of her and him and you, of where you're from and what you can accomplish. Because when you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do. But reaching your potential isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about helping others, supporting your neighbors, building your community, and investing in people that make a difference. Like her, and him, and you. Because when you're from here, that's just what you do. And from here, we can do anything.
Fourth quarter about to get underway here at Doniphan. Keith Bowman, Bo Blackwell back here with you. And the Donettes in the JV game lead 51-15. It's going to be Donettes ball with Mila Scripture, Haley Epps, Tara Davis, Lily Knight, and Presley Allen. It will be Childress, Miller, Roland, I believe that's number 13.
Yep.
Ella Hart, and number 15, Kenna Johnson. Yep. Throws it cross court in the corner. Davis fakes the three. Up with that little runner again. Missed it. And the ball's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Donettes. Well, this quarter will not take very long. If we don't have any timeouts, it will be 8 minutes, and we will be finished with this JV game. And then we'll be on to the marquee matchup. At least we hope that it's going to be a marquee matchup. And Notre Dame turns it over. His Hart threw it right over the top of Johnson's head.
Keith, this section over to my left is maxed out.
Is what? Yeah, it is.
Over to my left. I don't think you can get a 2-year-old in there.
In the lane, hips, turn, shoots, no good. And rebound by Johnson. Gives it to Hart. Hart up ahead to Miller. And we're going to have a foul on Childress. And she apologizes. Taps Adams on. Excuse me, taps Tara Davis on the back, says, I'm sorry.
My bad. Yeah.
She was trying to set a screen. Well, she set one, but a little too violently. 5.5 minutes to go in the game. Davis dribbles into the paint. Left-handed shot up and good. Tara Davis with 21 points to lead the Donettes. Kenna Kirby only played 2 quarters, and she scored 16.
Yeah.
53-15. That clock winds down. Miller, guarded by Davis, at the head of the key. Over on the left side, goes to Rowland. Rowland back to Miller on the left wing. Takes it into the paint. Shot up, no good. And Davis with the rebound. Got Scripture ahead. Perfect pass, lays it up. Oh, she's no good, but she got fouled. Caught it in stride, no dribble. And if she hadn't got fouled, she probably would have made it. Great pass by Tara Davis. And Mila Scripture goes to the free throw line. She's got 2 points in the game. As Freedom Bates is at the scorer's table getting ready to check back in. And the first one a little long. And Bates is going to check in for Presley Allen. Second one, nothing but net. That's the first miss for the Donettes from the free throw line tonight. They are 8 of 9 so far in the game. Miller out front. Down underneath, ball batted away, but it's picked up by Notre Dame. And Miller took off there. They let her get away with it, and she scored. Again, I could see the official getting ready to raise his arm to call a walk. They let it go, but Miller gets her first basket. She's got 3 points now. Shot put up no good. Lily Knight working hard on the boards. Out to Davis. Davis with a little floater again. That one won't go. Offensive rebound by Freedom Bates. And it's knocked away from her, but they're going to call a foul. We're already down to 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game.
I hadn't looked at the clock in a second. It got there fast, didn't it?
Yeah. That foul was on Kenna Johnson, her first. And we have a bunch of substitutes as LeGrand comes back in, Marquez comes back in. Shot put up by Bates, no good. And also Niedbalski checks back in. 54-17. LeGrand drives in, kicks it out. Rowland in there as well. Long three-pointer up, no good. Ball tipped around. It's going to be picked up off the floor by Kenzie Davis. Haley Epps comes down the right side, lobs it underneath. Davis catches, going to put it up off the glass, no good. And LeGrand with the rebound for the Lady Bulldogs. Marquez going to drive in on the left side, and we're going to have a blocking foul. Scripture tried to draw the charge. If she hadn't have fell so quick, she might have got that.
Yeah. Got a little bit from ref Godwin there, telling Scripture what she did wrong. And
yeah. And it will be Eloise Marquez at the line. They're 4 out of 6 this half. And she misses the first one. And Presley Allen coming in for Tara Davis, who finishes with 21 points on the night for the Donettes. Kenna Kirby with 16. Minute 50 left in the game. Second one up is good, but they're going to have a lane violation. I think it was on Miller.
Yep.
No, it was on LeGrand. He said 33, didn't he?
33, yep. Yep.
So wipe that one off. It stays 54-17. Bates tries to get it down low to Kenzie Davis, and it's intercepted.
That's a good look, just not quite.
Didn't get it high enough, did
yeah.
she? Ball in the lane. Nice pass back to Miller, but she misses the layup there. And a tie ball stays with Notre Dame. Three-pointer, left corner is an air ball. And the ball loose on the floor, picked up by Haley Epps. That was LeGrand with that shot. Epps was 40 seconds. Brings it into the front court. Over on the right side, Scripture looks at a three, no good. Haley Epps with the rebound, puts it in. That's 5 for Haley Epps. This one's just about in the books, folks. 56-17 Donettes. As far as who's going to win is in the books, but waiting on the final score. Marquez fakes the shot, drives to the basket, and loses it out of bounds. And that will probably do it. Donettes will probably dribble it out and hold it here. And I see Coach Epps, he's saying, cut it off right here. The Donettes win it 56-17 in the JV game over the Cape Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs. And quite a defensive effort by the junior varsity here tonight. And they win it by 39 points, 56-17. Yep. Only give up 17 in the whole game and never gave up 10 points in any quarter. Wow. Great job by the JV Donettes.
Absolutely.
Are you ready for the scoring?
I'm ready.
All righty.
So over Notre Dame, Ella Hart finishes with 7. Marquise ends it with 3. Miller ends with 3. Morgan LeGrand with 4. And over to the Donette side, Kenna Kirby finishes with 16. Kenzie Killian 7. Lily Knight 2 free throws. Tara Davis finishes a great night with 21 points. Haley Epps with 5. Mila Scrimshire with 3. And Kenzie Davis with 2. Great way to start a blockbuster event game now. That's a great way
this
to
would
come
be an
out.
ESPN blockbuster if it was on TV, wouldn't it? The varsity game coming up, folks. We're going to take a real short break. We're going to get back on here a little earlier than normal because we've also got the seedings for the OFC tournament, which starts here Saturday at Doniphan. So we will take a break, and we'll be back with you here shortly. But the Donettes win the JV game 56-17. Well, welcome back, everybody. The Donettes and the Cape Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs getting ready to come your way here in about 10 minutes. And they are both on the floor taking their pregame warm-ups. And we are glad you have joined us tonight for what we hope will be a fantastic high school girls basketball game. Before we talk about that, I'm going to go over the brackets for the Ozark Foothills Conference Tournament, which starts Saturday morning at 9 o'clock right here at Bill L. Wright Gymnasium. And we'll go through the junior varsity boys bracket first. East Carter got the number 1 seed, drew a bye. The number 2 seed was Twin Rivers. They also drew a bye. Number 3 was to Neelyville, and they will play number 6 Clearwater Saturday at, got this on my phone, can't really see it, 9 a.m. That will be the first game. And then Saturday at 11:30, the Doniphan Dons, the 4 seed, will play number 5 Greenville at 11:30. And we'll go back and get the girls bracket. Of course, the Donettes got seeded number 1. They're 6-0 in the conference. And they drew a bye. They won't play until Monday night at 7 o'clock. Number 2 went to East Carter. They will play number 7 Clearwater at 10:15 on Saturday. Number 3 went to Neelyville. They will play at 2:15 Saturday against number 6 Naylor. And number 4 went to Twin Rivers Greenville, number 5. This is the girls. And that game will be at 3:30 on Saturday. Now the varsity boys, where the Greenville Bears got the number 1 seed. They will play Tuesday at 7 o'clock. Number 2 went to Neelyville. They will play number 7 Naylor Saturday at 5 p.m. Number 3 Twin Rivers will play number 6 Doniphan. So the Dons varsity plays at 6 o'clock Saturday. And then Saturday at 1 o'clock, it will be number 4 Clearwater and number 5 East Carter. That is the brackets for the OFC tournament beginning Saturday here at Doniphan. Now, back to this game. The situation at hand here. I'll let Bo go over the stats here for the matchup. This is actually since since 2008. This is only the second. They've only played twice, and the last time was in 2011.
Yep.
And they won both games, but hopefully that'll come to an end tonight. Go ahead, Bo.
All right, so over Donettes coming in 17-0. Notre Dame coming in 11-6, like me and Keith talked about. They've got quite a resume on those 6 games they lost. Donettes are averaging scoring 63.8 and allowing 34.2. Notre Dame scoring 54.1 and allowing 46.7. And like Keith said, only two matchups in the last 15 years. So Donettes, as a team, are shooting 48.7% overall. 3-point, they are 29%. Shooting 52.9% from the free throw line. Averaging 33 rebounds a game and forcing an average of 28 turnovers a game. Kenzie is averaging 16.1 points per game, shooting 64%, averaging 6.7 rebounds, and free throw percentage is up to 62%. Carson Haygood is averaging 12.3 points, 36% from the 3-point. Ellie is averaging 10.6 points, 38% from the 3-point. Kenzie Killian averaging 6.9 points. Sarah Owen averaging 6.4 points and 5 rebounds. Peyton Lowry averaging 4.3. And Maddie Reedus is averaging 3.5 points. And her assist turnover average is 3.1 to 1.8.
Now these two teams have had 3 common opponents. They've got 6 altogether, but both teams haven't played all of them. The common opponents, Jackson, the Donettes won 65-53. Notre Dame beat Jackson 46-44. The Donettes beat Kennett 64-49. That was at Kennett. And I believe Notre Dame's win over Kennett was at Notre Dame, I believe. They won 56-34. And Poplar Bluff, Notre Dame has actually played them twice. They beat them 61-32, and the other one was 68-38. And the Donettes beat Poplar Bluff 65-27. on February. Tomorrow they play Saxony Lutheran. Notre Dame plays Saxony Lutheran. The Donettes beat Saxony 66-32. And the Donettes play Sykeston on the 12th of February, and Notre Dame beat them 68-30. And they both still have to play Dexter. So, and going back and looking at their 6 losses, they have been to Lutheran St. Charles, Incarnate Word, Lift for Life Academy, Pattonville, John Burroughs, and Republic. And Republic is the only one of those, I believe, it's not a private school. I think all the rest of them are private schools. Yeah. And of course, Notre Dame is a private school as well. So
yeah. Notre Dame, they got out of that Christmas tournament they were in and went to that.
Nixa. Was it Nixa?
Nixa, and the other one that
the Visitation
Incarnate
Academy.
Word was in.
Visitation Academy.
Yep.
So
you talk about a stack tournament, that one over there.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's where we're at. We're still about 3.5 minutes away from our national anthem. The house is getting full and having a lot of people watching online. Again, we appreciate that. And again, I'm going to go over our sponsor list again. And if you're from around here close in Doniphan and you're watching at home, make sure you support these businesses, because we could not do what we do if it weren't for these guys. And they are Countryside Chevrolet, Davis True Value, Farm Bureau Insurance, Hometown Pharmacy, Mathis Timber, Southern Bank, 1808 Public House, Cosmo Pest Solutions, Lemonade House Grill, Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing, and KC's on the Current. These are the folks that allow us to bring you these games year after year here on Current River Broadcasting. And again, I want to thank Matt Moore and his students do a fantastic job. They're always here running the cameras for us, and it's just a good deal. I started this years ago, and it has grown and grown and grown, and it's caused other schools to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Except most of them don't have announcers. That's the only thing.
Yeah.
Most of them. Some of them do, but
boy, Matt does a whole lot behind the scenes. Works late hours, and I thought it was funny today. Brackets came out and all that. And, Matt's wife posted on Facebook, shared it, and then said, "Won't see Matt for a while." Busy man.
And two, he's always getting the rosters for us so we can get them down before we get here for the games, and he just does a fantastic job. He goes above and beyond, I'll say that.
Absolutely.
And besides that, he got Educator of the Year for the second time this year, too.
Well deserved.
He actually had to miss the Needville game last week because he was getting honored, and that's just awful, isn't it? So both teams are out on the floor, and we are 1 minute and 40 seconds away from our national anthem, and we will get this game underway.
What an anticipated game. We have talked about this for so long since it was scheduled.
Yeah, and it wasn't on the regular schedule at the first of the season. Matter of fact, the game we have on Friday night, I haven't mentioned that. The Donettes play Alton here Friday night. Going to be another tough test. That game was not on the schedule.
Well,
the Licking game later on was not on the schedule.
Well, it's hard because, they don't release the district brackets or the districts till like 2 weeks into practice. So then coaches go around.
Well, most of them have the schedule by the time school starts, or at least most of it,
Yeah.
Well, we are getting set for the national anthem, and I'm kind of wondering if Coach Epps is going to go with the same starters or see if he'll start Sarah Owen tonight to match up two big girls with their big girls. We'll see here in just about a minute and a half or so. So we'll take a break for 90 seconds, and we'll be back with the starters here on Current River Broadcasting. Don't leave us.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
Lemonade House Grill is Doniphan's fun, family-friendly restaurant with a smorgasbord of choices on the menu. Enjoy one of their freshly squeezed lemonades along with handcrafted burgers, tasty tacos, trash can fries, or pizzas. Bring the family for Kids Eat Free Night on Mondays, or come to Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, Thursday's Date Night, or Fish Fridays. Lemonade House Grill is veteran owned and operated, and veterans receive a 10% discount. Lemonade House Grill is a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes, and make sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram for their daily specials.
All right, folks, this is what we've been waiting for quite some time, and we are just about ready. The starters for the Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs, head coach is Kurt Bowler. They will start Bree Rubel, number 11. She is a sophomore. Skylar Kraft, number 14, a junior. Kate Rubel, also a sophomore, number 22. Nevaeh Lucius, a sophomore, number 30. And Eliza Barnett, a number 35, a junior. They have no seniors on their team, none. And they will be wearing blue uniforms with white numbers. And then we will get the starters for the 17-0 Doniphan Donettes. Just a second. And they are really big. They're really tall. And now, the Donettes starting lineup. Double zero, Ellie White. Number 2, Carson Haygood. Both those girls are freshmen. The battery went dead. And Coach Epps is going with Sarah Owen in the starting lineup to kind of match up with their height. Number 23. Number 32, Kenzie Reedus. And number 5, Maddie Reedus.
Pretty funny and ironic that the battery dies.
Went out when his daughter was coming out.
She looked at him and gave him a look.
Okay, we're going to have Lucius jumping center against Kenzie Reedus. And I hope this will be worth the wait we've had.
A lot of people have been ready and excited for this game.
8 minutes on the clock, and we are underway. Notre Dame controls the tip. Down low, shot up, no good. Good block out by Kenzie Reedus. Gets it to Carson Haygood. Comes across the half line. Notre Dame playing man-to-man. Yeah, maybe not. No, they're playing a zone as well, just like
it's like a matchup zone.
Yep, it's just like the JV did.
Yep.
Maddie Reedus, left wing to Ellie White. Down low, and a foul going to be on number 22, Kate Rubel. And she reached over the top to try to bat that ball away. And a quick foul on Notre Dame. And I believe Bree Rubel and Kate Rubel, they're both sophomores. I think they're twins.
Yeah, they are. Yep.
Inbounds pass. Donette's got to hurry. And it's going to go out of bounds. They got a lot of length in there, a lot of long arms. So if you're inbounding it underneath the baskets, you're going to have to really work at it to get it in. Of course, the Donettes will play man-to-man. And it's going to be Ellie White guarding Bree Rubel. Dribbles to the left side, hands it off to Kate Rubel. And backdoor pass, and they miss another layup. That was Bree Rubel with a miss, and the Donettes with a good block out again, and Ellie White takes it down and hands it back to Maddie Reedus. Maddie dribbles right elbow, back on the left side. Ellie White, high post. Sarah Owen run off and left her dribble, and Notre Dame comes up with it. A little nerves here maybe by both teams a little bit to start with.
Some unlucky plays there.
Pass ahead to Lucius. She's going to give it back to Kate Rubel. Sarah Owen guarding her. Now over to Kraft on the right wing. Dribbles baseline. Nice job by Maddie Reedus. Pass. Lucius drives in. Left-handed layup up and good. Notre Dame up 2-0. We've played about a minute and a half. Maddie Reedus double team, picks up her dribble in a bad spot. And the Donettes are going to lose it. Got to get away from that sideline. They're a little more aggressive out of
bringing that matchup zone kind of to half court and trapping out of it.
That's what I was getting ready to say. They're a little more aggressive than the JV was out of that. Rubel down low to Lucius. Lucius turns with the left hand again, missed it. Got her own rebound, put it up, missed it. Ball tipped around, out, three-pointer up, and it's no good. An air ball by Kate Rubel. And the ball goes out of bounds. Donette's going to have to block out down there. Lucius got a couple of cracks at it, and they've missed 4 shots right underneath the basket already. They're going to go into a little bit of press. Carson Haygood has a bad pass, and it's stolen. And now Notre Dame throws it out of bounds. Referee Jim Vaughn, I thought, just about fell down there because he was running as hard as he could down here and had to make a U-turn to go back to the other end. Reedus gets it across. Got it in a bad spot again, and she throws it. Oh! I thought she threw that off of Rubel.
Yeah.
You got to quit dribbling into that spot right across the half line.
The way this matchup zone's designed, you got to go as fast as you can go before they get there.
Notre Dame with it in a 2-0 lead. And I know the Donettes are probably a little nervous here, especially with the younger girls they got on the floor. And that's going to be a foul. And I think it's going to be on Rubel again. Yep, that's her second. She was battling for position there. And we'll have number 5, Madison Herbst checking in. She is a junior. Donettes facing that full court press. Ellie White's going to get it across. This time they get it in the middle. Down low. Oh, man. Pass maybe had a little too much heat on it there.
Yeah.
It looked like Herbst kind of might have bumped Reedus there, but the Donettes will turn it over again. Now the Donettes set up in full court pressure, man-to-man. And it's going to be Kraft bringing it up against Maddie Reedus. Still in the back court. Reverses over to the right side. Hands it off to Herbst. Left wing to Bree Rubel. Dribbles into the paint, knocked away by Carson Haygood. Haygood is going to take it down, go in, lay it up, and the shot is blocked, and they're going to call a foul on Lucius. And I believe that'll be a shooting foul.
Boy, Lucius is long, ain't she?
Yes, she is. She got long arms, too. She's probably 6'4", 6'5". She's 2 or 3 inches taller than first free throw, no good by Carson Haygood.
Her wingspan.
Yeah, ain't no telling.
Goodness gracious.
It's longer than she is tall, I'm pretty sure. Carson Haygood, who was sicker than a dog the other night in that game where she scored 22 against Jackson, makes a second one. And Coach Epps, I think, is going to take her out and give her a break. She said she was feeling a lot better today, but not quite back to 100%. So Peyton Lowry checks into the game. 2-2-1. Rubel, they get it up to into the front court, number 35, Barnett. And the shot put up and in by Bree Rubel off the glass. And Maddie Reedus is fouled from behind by Bree Rubel. And she turns around and looks at the official like, are you kidding me? Well, Maddie turned her back aside to her just a little bit and caused her to bump into her.
Yeah.
That is 14 fouls already. Ellie White, wide open three is no good. Long rebound underneath by Peyton Lowry is no good. And a rebound out to Rubel. Rubel goes behind the back, going to take it down, stop, shoot, and no good. Ball goes out of bounds off of Notre Dame. Donettes need to get a basket here just to calm the nerves a little bit. Ellie White checks out. Kenzie Killian comes in with 4:34 to go. Low score, 4-2-1. Lowry dribbles into that double team. Gets it to Maddie Reedus. Hands it off to Sarah Owen. It goes through her hands, but Kinsey Killian picks it up. Peyton Lowry, left wing. Maddie Reedus back to Lowry between the circles. Owen at the free throw line. Puts it on the floor. Back out to Lowry. She's open for a three-pointer, and it's good. Peyton doesn't shoot many, but that was the one to tie the game at 4.
Absolutely. Big time.
And Kraft is double teamed in the backcourt. Killian ties her up. And it'll be Donettes' ball. Now that's more like it right there. Get that double team. And now number 21, Mia Panton, a sophomore, is going to check in, and she comes in for Bree Rubel. Pass comes in, Sarah Owen. And she takes one dribble and loses it now. Maddie Reedus comes to help her out. Reedus gets a screen into the paint. Stops, gets her man in the air, up and under, and the shot blocked. She is just so long. Pass underneath to Sarah Owen.
Way to get it in there.
Owen goes up with it. It's good. 6-4 Donette. And the Donettes get another steal. Got a 3-on-2. Maddie Reedus goes in, scores! Now the crowd's into it a little bit. Panton throws it behind her, and it's going to, they got a timeout. Coach Buller calls a timeout. They was going to be back all the way underneath the Donettes basket there, and that would have been close to a 10-second call there. That's probably a good timeout. I don't like those timeouts.
Yeah,
everybody knows how I feel about those timeouts when you got a 10-second call.
I think Epps was mad there because she didn't really have possession of it when they called for her.
Yeah, they didn't. The ball was still rolling down towards it. So the Donettes have run off 7 points in a row. Big three-pointer by Peyton Lowry, who said, like we said, she does not shoot the ball that much. But, boy, that one kind of got the crowd into it. And since then, the Donettes press has taken over and got a couple of easy buckets. Actually, that one Maddie Reedus hit was not an easy bucket. That was one heck of a shot.
Well, this type of crowd here, both sides are going to be a little nervous starting out. Nerves first 2-3 minutes and settle in and then start playing basketball.
3:15 to go first quarter. The Donettes up 8-4. Bree Rubel back into the ball game. And she will take the inbounds pass against the press. Gives it back to Erbs, and Erbs gives it right back to her. Lucius comes back into the back court. Donettes went straight man-to-man that time. Rubel hands it off to Panton. She passes it over to Erbs. Now to Rubel. Barnett posting up on Sarah Owen. Long three-pointer put up, no good. Long rebound. And Lucius gets it, gives it out to Rubel. Back out front to Panton. Now left side it goes to Erbs. Down in the paint. And triple teamed and a walk. Good job by the Donettes as they converge on Lucius. And two, that girl's only a sophomore.
Yeah.
She may not be done growing yet. Donettes with an 8-4 lead. Kinsey Killian is going to be fouled, a blocking foul. Going to be on number 5, Madison Erbs, and that's going to be bonus for the Donettes.
Yep.
And the Donettes have not committed a foul yet. That's 5. And it'll be 2 shots for Kinsey Killian. Jim gets real quiet. Killian buries that first free throw. Nine to 4 Donettes, 2:37 left first quarter. In front of a big crowd here at Doniphan High School. Next one on the way, and it's good. Donettes a double team in the back court. Rubel passes in the front court. Number 25, Olivia Wagner, just checked in. Long three-pointer out there for no good. And the ball's going to go out of bounds off the Donettes, I believe. And Maddie Reedus tipped it, and it went off of Kinsey Killian. But they did a good job there because the Notre Dame girl had position there, and somebody come flying. I think it was Maddie Reedus from the other side blocked her out, or they would have had a wide-open shot. Shot up, no good. Perfect block out by the Donettes.
Absolutely.
That shot was by Wagner. Maddie Reedus takes it to the other end. Drives to the baseline. And they're going to say she stepped on the out-of-bounds line. Barnett's coming in for Lucius. And Ellie White comes back in and replaces Maddie Reedus. Donettes lead 10-4 with 2:09 left in the first quarter. Go back to the man-to-man press. And Wagner gives it up to Herbst. And Donettes are playing man-to-man press, and they're playing it like it's a zone press. And a pass is tipped, and it's loose on the floor. Bad break there as Barnett picks it up. That had to be close to 10 seconds.
Super close.
Rubel with the ball. Guarded by Killian. Killian lets her get around her, and she goes in and scores.
Gosh dog it, what a bad break there.
Yeah,
about 9.5 count.
Nice play there by Rubel. Ellie White double teamed in the corner, and Coach Epps calls a timeout. They have got to stay off that sideline.
Yeah.
And that's where Notre Dame's forcing them to. It's a short one. We'll keep it here. Well, Notre Dame had a 4-1 lead, and since that point, the Donettes have outscored them 9-2. And kind of a low score here. And when you went through the scoring, what teams are scoring and giving up, they're not. The Donettes are scoring about 11 points more a game than they are, and giving up about 9 points left.
Yeah.
Of course, like we said, they have had a more difficult schedule. Well, we're gonna admit that right off the bat. And
it's also one of those things. They kind of play different, so they play that matchup zone. You know, you don't want to get in a half-court game with them. The Donettes play about as fast as they can go. So
Carson Haygood checks back in the game, and she replaces Peyton Lowry, I believe. Donettes got to get it in. They get it into Ellie White, and she dribbled it backcourt. The Donettes going to have to set some screens here when they bring the ball in bounds. They just try to get open on their own. Which they do that all the time, but your opponent's a little bit different here tonight. Wagner inbounds it to Rubel, gets it back, kicks it out to Panton on the left wing. Now head of the key to Herbst, left side to Rubel. And the ball knocked away by Mackenzie Killian, and we got a tie ball. And it's going to be Notre Dame's ball, but she knocked that ball away. And we have Skylar Kraft coming back in. She replaces Mia Panton. Inbounds pass comes into Kraft. Kraft dribbles to the left wing, double team, and Kenzie Killian bats it out of bounds again. But Kraft got rid of it before the double team got there. Notre Dame will inbound, free throw line extended, left side. Gets it into Rubel. Rubel pushes off a little bit with that offhand. Kraft bounces down low, gets it right back. Step back, starts to shoot, no good. Now Rubel, good defense by the Donettes. As long as they can keep it up. And Killian almost knocks it away again. Down to 54 seconds left in the quarter. And Killian comes off her man, almost gets a steal. Now Rubel takes it down, kicks it out to Ernst, over to Kraft. Her three-pointer's good. I noticed when they were shooting around, if they're open, they got all of them can shoot.
It's a bad break, 'cause that was great defense there by the Donettes.
Ball in the middle to Sarah Owen at the free throw line. She put it on the floor. She gets it back, and we're going to have a tie ball. Luckily, it stays with the Donettes.
Donettes, yep.
When she caught that ball, she should have known there was some defense coming up behind her.
Well, Lucius is out right now. Would be the time I'd be feeding it, trying to get it inside.
Panton will check back into the game for Rubel. Inbounds pass comes into Haygood. Need to get Carson open for a three here.
Yeah.
Killian dribbles right side, gives it back to Haygood. Back to Killian, she's open. Three-pointer up and no good, and there's a foul. And that should be 3 shots. That foul's gonna be on Herbst. And Killian goes back to the line, and she made 2 of 2 there a while ago. I believe that was a 3-point shot. Yep, they're calling 3 shots for Kenzie Killian. First one on the way, off the left side, no good. Kenna Kirby, number 1 in, and Ellie White as well. I have to wait till after the next free throw. I hate that rule.
Yeah.
They get halfway out on the floor and they make them go back. Oh, that one's no good. After going 2 for 2 the first time. Haygood and Maddie Reedus check out. 17.6 seconds left. Kenzie Killian trying to give the Donettes a 2-point lead. And that one's good. Donettes put on the press again. Panton lobs it up the floor and out of bounds. Donettes get it back with 9.8 left. Now Maddie Reed is going to check back in here for this last possession. And they need her in there against this press. And also coming in is number 24, Aubrey Karen, a junior. And oh my goodness. Killian throws it too high for Ellie White. I don't understand. Why'd she throw it to this side? Maddie Reedus was wide open over there. Now Kraft checks out. Rubel checks back in. And both coaches doing a lot of subbing here. Kenna Kirby comes back in for Kinsey Killian. Karen will throw it in. Gets it into Rubel. 6 seconds. Kenna Kirby all over. Drives down. Shot off the glass is good. Boy, what a shot by Bree Rubel. And that ties the game, so we are right back where we started from at the beginning of the game. 11-11 at the end of one. Donettes and the Cape Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs. Be back with second quarter action here on Current River Broadcasting in 60 seconds.
We're for worrying less about the what-ifs and more about the why-nots. We're for checking off your bucket list and then making a new one. We're for starting a family, a business, a tradition. And if you find yourself starting over, we're here for that too. We're for doing as much as you possibly can on a Saturday and absolutely nothing on a Sunday. We're for building a life in Missouri and going out and living it. And when it comes to making sure everything you build is protected, we're here for you. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we are Missouri for life.
I'm Lindsay Turner, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and if you're in Ripley County, I've got you covered.
We've played one quarter here, and the Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs and the Donettes tied at 11. Tough shot by Bree Rubel as the buzzer sounded at the end of that quarter. And if you're not here and you're not watching Current River Broadcasting, what is wrong with you? This is the game in the Southeast Missouri tonight, for sure.
And it's lived up to what we were hoping for so far.
Donettes will send out Ellie White, Maddie Reedus, Kinsey Reedus, Peyton Lowry, and Sarah Owen. It will be Barnett, Lucius, Kate Rubel, who's playing with 2 fouls, Kraft, and Bree Rubel. Bree Rubel has 6 points to lead Notre Dame. She's going to bring it up against Ellie White. Hands it off to Kate Rubel. She hands it off as they run a weave to Kraft. Bree Rubel's double teamed, the ball tipped. And again, they got to get a bad break. Lucius into the paint. That's a walk. That's a travel. Sure is. Good job. Good help defense again. Full court press. Ball comes in to Peyton Lowry. Over to Maddie Reedus. Maddie tops in the backcourt. Over to Peyton Lowry in the lane. Oh, boy. Didn't see her that time. Oh, that's a push. That was a push on Rubel. She pushed Kinsey Reedus in the back, and they're going to get a 2-on-1 on her. My goodness. Notre Dame with a chance to take the lead. Three-pointer short. Kate Rubel with the rebound. Takes it in, put it up. No good, but Kinsey Reedus is going to be whistled for the foul. Kate Rubel just pushed her with 2 hands in the back. And she pushed her right into Ellie White, who was shooting the ball. Wow.
That's definitely a missed call there.
Free throw, no good. That's Kate Rubel shooting here for the Lady Bulldogs.
Wow,
she's a left-hander as well.
Matt just texted me, said we are at 390 viewers right now.
Kate Rubel gets her first point, gives Notre Dame a 12-11 lead. Maddie Reedus in that corner again. This time gets rid of it. Boy, they cannot get the ball into Kinsey. She's been open a couple of times. Over to Peyton Lowry. Cross court, Ellie White. In the lane, Sarah Owen. Sarah going to spin, up and under, hands it to Kinsey, and she lays it in.
That was a great move to draw that defender up, get it up underneath to her.
Bree Rubel throws the ball behind her to Kate Rubel. Up near midcourt, Barnett. Back to Kate Rubel. Gets it across the half line. She's guarded by Peyton Lowry. Drives to the floor, board, missed it, tipped it up and in. Sarah Owen did a good job there, but then when she shot it, she didn't block her out. Pass up to Ellie White, close to the sideline again, and she's going to be fouled, I think. That's the second foul on Lucius. And Coach Bowler complaining to the official. And here we go again. The Donettes trying to get it in. Sarah Owen comes and helps out, gives it right back to Lowry. Over to Ellie White, out front. Ooh. Now Maddie Reedus. Stops, back out front to Ellie White. Well, they're going to have to watch on those passes out front because they are getting close. And a good try there. And luckily Maddie Reedus is there to pick that ball up. And the ball loose on the floor. And it's still loose. Picked up by Bree Rubel. Over to Kate Rubel. Peyton should have shot that ball.
She had it
backed off on
there.
Down to Lucius, and she lays it in. There wasn't no help for Sarah on that one. 16-13. Notre Dame up.
Got to go.
Lowry in the lane. Down low, Reedus catches, lets the defense fly by and lays it in. A good job by Sarah again. Pass in the middle to Kraft. White knocks it away and gets a little bit of the hand. And we got Carson Haygood and Kenzie Killian coming back in. Ellie White, Peyton Lowry check out. Donettes down 16-15. Panton also back in for Notre Dame. Loses her dribble. Hits Rubel. Now Lucius gives it back to Panton. Panton dribbles left side, hands it to Rubel. Rubel double team. We're going to have a reach in foul on Maddie Reedus. Now they're starting to call it real close. Why all of a sudden did they do that?
I don't know. You got two top teams in state. You got to let them play.
Lob into Rubel, and Kenzie Killian comes from behind and steals it. 1-on-1, goes down to Panton. Put it up, no good. And Sarah Owen ties up on the rebound, and it'll be Donette's ball. Lucius checks out. Kate Rubel back in. Bree Rubel out as well. And Olivia Wagner back in. Donette's bring it in. Pass into Kenzie Reedus. She turns, kicks it back out in the corner to Carson Haygood. Bounces in the lane to Sarah Owen, and we're going to get 3 seconds. Kenzie was getting ready to score there, I believe. She had her on her hip. 4:35 to go in the first half. Notre Dame 16, Donettes 15. Panton penetrates, kicks it out. Wagner dribbles to the elbow, hands it to Kate Rubel. Dribbles to the other elbow out to Kraft for three. It's short. And Maddie Reedus with the rebound. Quickly into the front court. Ahead to Haygood, and she didn't watch it in her hands. Goes out of bounds, and it goes back to Notre Dame. Peyton Lowry back in. We've been on 16-15 for a little bit here.
Yeah.
First one to 40 may win this game.
Yep.
Kraft loses it. Kenzie knocks it into the back court. Kraft's going to pick it up. Good hustle. It's going to go out of bounds. Oh, no. Oh. He called a foul.
Did he call that on?
He called it on Peyton Lowry. Oh, my goodness. That is 14 fouls. They've been reversed this quarter. Inbounds comes to Wagner. Peyton Lowry with a nice job to steal it. Lobs it to Kenzie Killian. Into Kenzie Reedus. Lays it up and in. Again, nice job of keeping their head up.
Absolutely.
Rubel throws it up into the front court to Panton. Panton's going to drive in, kick it out in the corner for three. That's no good. Nothing but four wide shirts there. Kenzie Killian with the rebound. Throws it up the floor. Peyton Lowry dribbles down, throws it back out to Sarah Owen. Back in the corner. Lowry Back to Reedus on the left wing. Down low to Kenzie Reedus. She turns, lays it to Sarah Owen, and she lays it in. Those two girls are working fantastic together.
Great, absolutely.
19-16 Donette. 3:10 to go in the first half. Rubel walks it across the half line. Spins into the paint, left-handed jumper, no good. Oh, long rebound. All the Donettes were down.
Yeah.
And Maddie Reedus just picked up her second. Oh, they were all down there blocking out to rebound, and the ball bounced back over all of them's head.
That's just bad luck there, yeah.
They're giving her 2 shots on that?
It's bonus.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I just got through saying they had 4 fouls, didn't they? And it's Panton at the free throw line. Their first free throw, no good. They're 1 of 3 so far. Kraft's going to come back in the game. She comes in for Wagner. Also, Lucius checks back in. And Ellie White came back in for the Donettes, replacing Kinsey Killian. Donettes lead by 3. A tick under 3 minutes left first half. And Panton gets the second one to go. That's her first point. They back up, no full court pressure this time. Looks like a 1-3-1, probably a half court trap here. Maddie Reedus gives it to Ellie White. Back to Reedus. Reedus down low. Oh! Kenzie Reedus was wide open in the pass a little bit too. Good look.
Good look. Absolutely. Great idea.
And we're going to have Killian checking back in for Maddie Reedus.
I should have took my blood pressure medicine when I started this game.
I take mine in the morning and at night, so I hope mine will be good till I get home. Rubel has it knocked away as Killian helped off. Lucius wide open. They don't get it to her. Now they get it to Rubel. Her shot up and good. Boy. That's 5 points for Kate Rubel. Kenzie Killian beats everybody down and lays it in. And again, perfect job of keeping your head up, looking down the floor. And Reedus just beat their big girls down the floor.
Yep. Donette's just going to have to run it all night.
Rubel kicks it out to Kraft. She's made 1 3 already. That one rims out. And it over the back foul on Bree Rubel. Great job by Peyton Lowry to get her on her back. And that's 2 on Bree Rubel. So they have Lucius with 2, Kate Rubel with 2, Bree Rubel with 2, and Madison Herbst with 2. And Eliza Barnett's going to check back in next. Dead ball. Bad pass by Lowry, picked off. Panton dribbles into the paint, puts it up, and no good. And a rebound by Kenzie Reedus.
Good rebound.
Pass the ball up the floor. It's going to be knocked out by Panton. Now Carson Haygood back in the game along with Eliza Barnett for Notre Dame. And Sarah Owens, I think this is the first time Sarah's been out.
Yep. Getting her a much needed break.
Peyton Lowry will throw it in. And again, no screen set. Oh! Rubel takes it to the other end, puts it up, and won't go, but she's fouled. Set a screen, girls. The whole time, Killian was just standing there against their defense or holding their arm out here to throw it out there.
Yeah.
And they got it in fine, but when you throw it back, and that's when they lost it. Free throw is good. And this free throw here, if she makes this, will tie us at 21. Bree Rubel has 7 now. As Maddie Reedus comes back in for Killian. That last foul was on Kenzie Killian, wasn't it?
Yep. Yep.
Next free throw good. We're tied again. We've had several ties so far.
Yes, we have.
Bree Rubel out, Kate Rubel in. And both coaches trying to keep fresh players in the game. They both went just about the same amount of players deep. So that shouldn't be an advantage really to either team, I don't think, hopefully. Ellie White. Haygood wide open. Oh, she didn't shoot it. Pass deflected out of bounds. And it's a hard place to throw the ball inbounds.
Yeah, it is.
They throw it in, and that went off of Maddie's hand. Sure did. There you go, no screens. You got to set a screen. They do that all the time, and they don't set screens. I don't know why in the world. Basketball has always been about setting screens. Pick and roll. Let's see, they set a screen there. And they got it into Panton. She's going to dribble down, kick it out in the corner. Barnett out to Kraft, three-pointer, and no good. Ball tipped out of bounds off of Peyton Lowry with 1:08 to go in the first half, tied at 21. And Sarah Owen coming back in. And she's going to replace Kenna Kirby.
That's a good call there, a little mismatch down there.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a big girl. And Sarah Owen knocks it away. Loose on the floor, picked up by Carson Haygood. Ellie White one-on-one with Barnett. Takes it in and loses on the way up. And it's going to be their ball. Man, that's a couple times she's done that down there. She went up and ball's just slipped out of her hands.
Donettes have had 2 or 3 really bad breaks like that. They should probably be up about 5 or 6.
Bree Rubel back in the game. Gives the ball to Kate Rubel. Dribbles into the paint, got a layup and missed it. Ball tipped around, Barnett gets it, she missed it. Now Kate Rubel with a rebound underneath the basket, and she throws it off of Sarah Owen. Donettes for a while were doing a great job rebounding. Here the last minute or so, they've kind of given up some offensive rebounds. I can understand those long ones. Good job by Kirby to fight through the screen, and Rubel travels with the basketball.
They had the old shoots and ladders play there.
Yeah.
Run through the double.
Maddie Reedus back in with 37.5 seconds, and also coming in Madison Erbst and Skylar Kraft and Olivia Wagner. Try to keep some of those girls from getting 3 fouls on them before the half.
Yeah. A bad time to pick one up, 30 seconds left.
They're back to that. It looks like a 1-3-1, but it's a matchup as well. Sarah Owen at the elbow, takes it in, goes up and under with it, missed it. Got her own rebound. Dribbles over to the other side, goes up and scores. Sarah's a little unorthodox sometimes, but she get it done. Yeah. Pass up the floor to Kraft. Cross the lane, stolen by Sarah Owen. Donettes got 10 seconds. Peyton Lowry hands it off to Maddie Reedus. Reedus takes it all the way. Stops, puts it up, and no good. And we have come to the end of the first half. And it's not very high scoring, but it is everything that we expected. The Donettes hold a 23-21 lead over the Cape Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs here at Doniphan. Donettes scored 11 in the first quarter, so did Notre Dame. And the Donettes got 12 that quarter, Notre Dame got 10. And we stand at 23-21, Donettes at the half.
I'm ready with the scoring, Keith.
Okay.
So for Notre Dame, we have Bree Rubel with 8, Skylar Kraft with 3, Mia Panton with 1, Kate Rubel with 5, and Nevaeh Lucius with 4. And over to the Donettes, Haygood with 1, Kenzie Reedus with 8, Peyton Lowry with 3, Maddie Reedus with 2, Kenzie Killian with 3, and Sarah Owen with 6.
And the free throw line almost even in the first half. Notre Dame was 4 of 6. The Donettes were 4 of 7. And foul trouble, the Donettes only have Maddie Reedus with 2. On Notre Dame's side, they have Madison Erbst, Bree Rubel, Kate Rubel, and Nevaeh Lucius, all with 2 fouls apiece. So both teams pretty much can go after it here in the second half, and we wouldn't expect anything less.
Yeah.
And
Boy, it lived up to everything we thought it would, Keith.
Well, it's like I said a while ago, the first one to 40 may win.
Yeah.
I mean, we're a little over halfway there, but just barely. But both teams fighting and clawing it out here at Doniphan. So we'll take a break, and we'll be back here shortly before second half starts.
Hometown Pharmacy is your one-stop pharmacy for all of your medical needs. Our pharmacists provide shots for flu, pneumonia, and shingles all in this pharmacy with no appointment necessary. Refills can be requested online or through our app, and delivery is available if you live within the city limits. Transferring prescriptions is easy, so come by or give us a call, and our friendly staff will take care of everything. Come experience the difference a hometown pharmacy can make on LaRue Street in Doniphan.
At Mathis Timber, our goal is to provide our landowners with the greatest possible financial return on their timber lands, while not damaging young timber or leaving your property in a mess. We have served Ripley County and the surrounding areas since 1939. We will buy your timber on lump sum total or percentage. We have several references upon request. Contact Craig Mathis at 573-429-0996 and see how Mathis Timber can assist you with all your timber harvesting needs.
We see the potential of her and him and you, of where you're from and what you can accomplish. Because when you set your mind to it, there's nothing you can't do. But reaching your potential isn't just about achieving your goals. It's about helping others, supporting your neighbors, building your community, and investing in people that make a difference. Like her and him and you. Because when you're from here, that's just what you do. And from here, we can do anything.
1808 Public House is your full-service restaurant in downtown Doniphan with a modern twist on home-style food. Along with their full menu with everything from burgers to seafood and steaks, 1808 has bingo and trivia nights, an all-you-can-eat buffet on Fridays, and live music on the weekends. Students can come enjoy half-price appetizers from 3:30 to 4:30, and 1808 offers free Wi-Fi. Make sure to follow them on Facebook for their daily specials. But most of all, make 1808 Public House your next dining experience in downtown Doniphan.
Cosmo Pest Solutions is your hometown pest and termite control provider. With 20 years experience in Southeast Missouri, Cosmo Pest Solutions is here to help your home or business with all pest, termite, and bedbug control needs. For fast, friendly, dependable service, give Cosmo Pest Solutions a call at 573-996-ANTS.
Casey's on the Current in Doniphan is the place to float this summer. On the crystal clear waters of the Current River, Casey's on the Current offers floating the way you like it, with shuttle services and float times ranging from 3 to 12 hours. And if you want to make it a weekend or a week-long trip, they also have a full-service campground and cabins on the river. Come enjoy the beautiful Current River and make Casey's on the Current your floating destination this summer.
Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing is locally owned and operated and a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes this season. Nick serves Ripley County, the surrounding area, with lawn services from mowing, weed eating, and trimming, and they can trim and maintain your shrubs, bushes, flower beds, mulch, and more. They also clean roofs, gutters, downspouts, and can install gutter screens as well. Quality power washing services to buildings, driveways, sidewalks, fencing, and vehicles is no problem at all. No matter how big or small the job is, give Nick's Lawn Maintenance and Power Washing a call at 208-8659.
Through the years, it's taken all of us to make our community great. We're proud that Chevrolet has been an important part of America's history for many generations. And Ripley County, Missouri, you are as American as it gets. And that's why your friends at Countryside Chevrolet of Doniphan want to say thank you. Thank you for making our country and our community great.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
True Value.
Welcome back to Doniphan High School. 23-21 Donettes over Cape Notre Dame at halftime. And Notre Dame just now coming back out on the floor. Most of the time in these games, one of the teams is usually back out there with 4 or 5 minutes left to shoot around. The Donettes not back out yet, so we're hoping. Bo and I didn't talk about this during the break, but the Donettes usually come out in the second half and play really well.
Really well.
But the competition a little different here tonight than most of the games they've played.
Well,
so
what the Donettes do really good is they are running as fast as they can in the fourth quarter at the end that they do in the first.
Yeah.
So that's going to be interesting to see here. This Notre Dame team is obviously really good. This is a fun one to watch, Keith.
Yeah, fun one to call too, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yep.
I mean, we've had some pretty good games that we've got to call, but most of the best games that Donettes have had have been in the tournament or on the road. We haven't got to call them ourselves.
It's never been really here, yeah.
But we've got another good one coming up Friday night. Donettes back in action as they will play the Alton Lady Comets. And then, of course, on Saturday, it can set in for a long day. Yeah. I don't know if anybody will be in this gym longer than Bo and I, except for Matt and maybe the administrators here at the school.
Open it,
and the scorekeepers probably.
Yeah.
The clock people, the ones running the clock. Because we have 8 games starting at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning. And Friday night we'll go over that bracket again and tell you the games that we're going to have on Saturday. The girls semifinals and 1 JV final on Monday. The boys semifinals and 1 JV semifinal on Tuesday. Thursday night, we'll skip Wednesday. Thursday night will be the third place games here at Doniphan. And then on Friday night, we will be over at the Libla Family Sports Complex at Three Rivers College, and we will have all 3 championship games. JV starting, I believe, at 5:30 on Friday because they usually start a little bit later on Friday because I think Three Rivers is usually practicing on Friday.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure. I didn't look at the bracket to see, but we'll let you know for sure when the time. But we'll have JV, varsity, and varsity boys championship games next Friday night. And it is going to be Cape Notre Dame's ball to start the third quarter. Donettes send out Kinsey and Maddie Reedus, Carson Haygood, Sarah Owen, and Ellie White. And so far, Carson Haygood has not been out there a whole lot, and she has 1 free throw is all she has. It'd be nice to get her to hit a 3 right off the bat and get her into the game. And the Donettes really could use some scoring out of her here in the second half. Bree Rubel, Kate Rubel, Skylar Kraft, Eliza Barnett, and Nevaeh Lucius for Notre Dame. 2-point lead for the Donettes. Here we go in the third quarter. Kate Rubel gets a screen. They try a pick and roll, and Kinsey Reedus knocks it away. And again, they get a bad break, and Lucius misses a shot, and it's going to go out of bounds off of her. The Donettes got another deflection, but they couldn't come away with the ball. They run a pick and roll. Now back to the full court press. A 2-2-1. And they just kind of back up as the Donettes get into the front court. Kinsey Reedus is wide open underneath the basket. She's wide open now. Maddie Reedus, left wing to Haygood, dribbles back out front with it. Gives it in the corner to Maddie Reedus. Reedus is going to dribble baseline, go under, put it up, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Ellie White comes out with it. She puts it up and in. And that is Ellie White's first basket. They could use some points out of her as well. Baseball pass up the floor. And Kinsey come to the ball, and they left Barnett wide open. She should have just let her have that and stayed back, and they get the 2 points right back. Yeah, Kinsey was moving in quicksand there on that one. Lob down low, too far for Kinsey, but Carson Haygood picks it up. Now the ball's loose on the floor. Notre Dame comes away with it. Pass ahead to Kraft. Feathers out to the left wing. Back out front to Bree Rubel. Over to Kate Rubel. They're going to run the pick and roll again. Donettes do a good job. Kate Rubel over on the left wing to Bree Rubel. Going to shoot a 3. It's no good. And Maddie Reedus with the rebound. Passes it up to Ellie White. White will get it back to Reedus. Well, there's a lot of times that Kinsey's wide open there. Kinsey hands it off to Sarah Owen. It goes through her hand. Carson Haygood's there to pick it up. Gives it to Ellie White. Puts it up and shot block. 25-23. Bree Rubel's got Kraft on the right. Kraft lays it up and in, and we're tied. And that's two 2-on-1 breaks that Notre Dame's got here in the third quarter. And we're right back where we started again. We've been tied several times tonight. Haygood looking inside, nobody open. Gives it the free throw line to Kinsey Reedus. Back out to Maddie Reedus. Good pass over to Ellie White. Goes up and her shot blocked again. All right, giving her a little head fake to get her off the floor.
Yeah.
Ellie White checks out. Kinsey Killian comes back in. Be Donette's ball underneath their basket. Got to get it in. Gets it into Kinsey Reedus. Right back to Maddie. She has it knocked away, but runs it down on the wing. Out front to Haygood. Haygood kicks it out to Kinsey Killian. Finds a path to the basket, lays it up and missed it. Boy, she had that one. That ball kind of slipped out of her hands, I think. So Notre Dame with a chance to regain the lead. Kate Rubel guarded by Sarah Owen. They're calling for that screen with Lucius again. Picked up by Kinsey Reedus. Lucius is wide open and lays it in. Both Reedus and Owen went with the ball that time. And Maddie Reedus again dribbles down there and gets double teamed and steps on the out of bounds line. Haygood checks out and Peyton Lowry back in. They're going to have to figure that screen and roll out because the first time they deflected it, didn't get the turnover, but that time there, Sarah and Kinsey both went with the ball. And they're doing it again. That time, Peyton was able to fight through it. They get it down low. Kinsey Reedus knocks it away from behind. Maddie Reedus looking up the floor, lobs it up to Kinsey Killian, over to Kinsey Reedus, and she lays it in. And we are tied once again at 27. If the Donettes can get to running a little bit, and they got somebody behind the defense again, Lucius, and she traveled with it.
Whew, what a break for the Donettes.
I don't know who was supposed
to get back.
I don't know who was supposed to be back, but somebody wasn't. Barnett and Kraft check out. Panton and Herbst checks in. Killian drives, and Sarah Owens right in front of the basket, missed the layup. And it's going to go out of bounds off of Kate Rubel. That was a really good pass from Kinsey Killian. Sarah about broke the backboard. Maddie Reedus gets it into Kinsey Killian on the left wing.
Yep.
And we got a foul.
A little too much contact down there.
That's on number 30.
Yep.
And that is going to be 3.
On the play before that, there was quite a bit of contact, both of them. So
and she's going to check out with 3 fouls. And Olivia Wagner will come back in. So 2 officials blew the whistle, so it must have been been pretty good foul. And Sarah carries the basketball.
A little too long there.
27-27 with 4:18 to go in the third quarter. Inbounds pass comes to Kate Rubel. Throws it to Panton in the middle of the floor. Crossover dribble down into the paint. Her layup missed it. And Kinsey Reedus comes out of there with the rebound. Maddie Reedus brings it into the front court. And we're going to have a foul on Bree Rubel, and that's her 3rd foul. And with 4:03 to go, the Donettes will bring it in over on the right sideline. Bree Rubel stays in there. Here we go again. Nobody screening. I guess I might as well quit saying that because and now they line up in a 4 straight line there where somebody should get open.
Yeah.
I hate that freelancing just to get the ball in because it makes it too hard to do it. Maddie Reedus guarded by Rubel. Maybe they need to clear it out and take it to Rubel here and get her 4th foul. Sarah Owen at the free throw line, puts it on the floor, drops it down low. Kinsey Reedus goes to the other side and scores. Donettes back up, 29-27. Lob underneath, wide open is Herbst. Where are they at? That's the first basket by Madison Herbst. They brought those new players in, and somebody didn't know who was supposed to be guarding her. Maddie Reedus, free throw line, Sarah Owen. Bob's down low. Reedus catches, goes up, no good. And Rubel comes out with a rebound, throws it up the floor. Pass across the lane. Wagner puts it up, no good. And we're going to have a tie ball, and I think it'll be Donette's ball.
Yeah.
Lucius back in, Kraft back in. Herbst and Bree Rubel check out. And Carson Haygood comes back in for the Donettes. Donettes trying to regain the lead with 3 minutes left in the third quarter. We had tied at 29. Well, the Donettes have been getting that ball at the free throw line. And we're going to have a foul on number 25, Olivia Wagner. That is her first personal, third team foul. And the Donettes are going to line up in that line again. So hopefully they can get the ball in. Sarah Owen comes and gets it. Gives it back to Maddie Reedus. Reedus gets a screen from Owen.
Come get it.
Wide open in the corner is Haygood, but the ball's tipped, so it didn't get to her cleanly. Maddie Reedus gets a screen again. Goes back towards midcourt. Got to get some help now. Kenzie Killian gets it on the right wing. Gives it to Sarah Owen. Owen puts it on the floor, spins, goes in, shoots in. It's a foul. And we'll see if that's on Kate Rubel. That's going to be her third foul. And it is. So they have both Rubels and Lucius with 3 fouls. Now Bree Rubel is going to come back in as well as Barnett. And Sarah Owen will go to the free throw line to shoot 2 free throws. First one is good. That's 7 points for Sarah Owen. And Kate Rubel and Panton check out. Next one is on the way, and it's off the right side. And Wagner gets the rebound. So the Donettes have a 1-point lead. And Bree Rubel brings it up, guarded by Kenzie Killian. Hands it off to Kraft. Kraft goes back out front, down to the paint, kicks it out in the corner, jumper up and in and out. And Carson Haygood with the rebound. That was Barnett with that shot. Haygood's going to bring it into the front court. She'll hand it back to Maddie Reedus. Left wing, Killian going to shoot a 3. No good. That ball hit the cable. Donette's got a break. Back to Killian. Over in the corner, Haygood. Wide open 3, in and out. And Sarah Owen had the rebound. Now they got a run out. Wagner's going to beat everybody down the floor and lay it in.
Gosh dang it, another one of those tough breaks.
31-30 Notre Dame. Maddie Reedus lobs it up in the middle and stolen. Barnett with the steal. Wagner up in the front court to Rubel. Down underneath, Barnett's wide open.
What are they doing? How to get back.
It's almost like they don't know who they're supposed to be guarding. Maddie Reedus dribbles down the left side, out to Haygood. 3-pointer is no good. And the ball loose, picked up by Lucius. And Notre Dame with their, I believe that's their biggest lead. Well, it was 4-1 at one point.
Yeah.
Rubel, shot from inside the free throw line, no good. And Sarah Owen gets the rebound, and we've got.
Oh.
Got
a little scratch on that right there.
Kraft has got a little blood running down the side of her face there. So they blow the whistle. And Panton will come in to replace her. 48.6 seconds left. Well, Haygood's got a couple of clean looks there and hadn't been able to make them. Well, one official said Peyton couldn't come into the game there. So the Donettes have it, down by 3. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Maddie Reedus over to Carson Haygood. Man-to-man defense now. Haygood dribbles down, hands it to Ellie White. Haygood open in the corner, but he didn't get it to her quick enough. She's going to dribble baseline, hand it off to Kinsey Reedus, put it in, and she's fouled. 3-point opportunity by Reedus here on a great pass from Carson Haygood, and the Donettes have made some fantastic passes tonight. And with a free throw, Kinsey Reedus can tie us again. And she does. That's 15 for Kinsey Reedus. Now Kenna Kirby's going to come in this last 20 seconds, let Maddie Reedus get a little extra rest here. Right now, the biggest offensive threat Notre Dame's got on the floor is Bree Rubel. She picks up her dribble in the backcourt, gets it over to Erbs. They get into the front court to Barnett. Gives it back to Bree Rubel. Over on the left side to Panton. Panton dribbles the baseline, backs it out behind the three-point line, dribbles to the wing. Ball almost knocked away. Down to 5 seconds. Stay on Rubel. Stay on Rubel. Barnett's got to fire it up at the buzzer. Whoa.
Good defense there by the Donettes.
We were tied at the end of the first quarter. The Donettes had a 2-point lead at halftime, and we are tied again with 8 minutes to play. 33-33. Folks, don't leave us here. We're going to have an exciting finish to this one. We'll be back in 1 minute.
Lemonade House Grill is Doniphan's fun, family-friendly restaurant with a smorgasbord of choices on the menu. Enjoy one of their freshly squeezed lemonades along with handcrafted burgers, tasty tacos, trash can fries, or pizzas. Bring the family for Kids Eat Free Night on Mondays or come to Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, Thursday's Date Night, or Fish Fridays. Lemonade House Grill is veteran-owned and operated, and veterans receive a 10% discount. Lemonade House Grill is a proud supporter of the Dons and Donettes, and make sure to follow them on Facebook and Instagram for their daily specials.
Welcome back. Keith Bowman alongside his Bo Blackwell. And this game has lived up to everything we thought it would be. It's 33-33 at the end of 3 quarters. And I've said a couple times during this game, the first one to 40 may win it, and that may be the case.
Could be.
It's it's kind of funny. They both scored 11 in the first quarter. The Donettes outscored them 12-10 in the second quarter. And then Notre Dame outscored the Donettes 12-10 in the third quarter. It's going to be Notre Dame's basketball. And they will send out almost their starters. Panton will be in there with Bree and Kate Rubel, Lucius, and Barnett. Rubel hands it off. 3-pointer up by Panton is an air ball. Lucius saves it, but she throws it into Kinsey Reedus. Haygood, Kinsey and Maddie Reedus, Ellie White, and Peyton Lowry. Dribbles baseline, and we're going to have a blocking foul. And that's on Lucius, I think, and that's going to be 4. And it is.
It is.
So Nevaeh Lucius, their big girl inside, who has 6 points in the game, has got 4 fouls. And quickly back up off the bench is Madison Erbs, and she will check in. That takes a lot of the height off there. They still got quite a bit out there. Maddie Reedus set to inbound it, bounces it into Kinsey. Kinsey's double team, bounces it back to Maddie. Maddie out front to Haygood. Left wing to Ellie White in the corner. Down low, Maddie Reedus, and we're going to have a tie ball. Oh. Don't force it. Bring it back out. Of course, she had it in that corner. It's Donette's ball, but that's kind of a waste of a. I said that the other night. I remember it's kind of a waste of a held ball there.
Yeah.
The possession arrow. And if you get down there in that corner, she almost had to go in there with it because she would have been double teamed. Donette's set to get it in. Got to hurry, and they don't. I know they're looking for a certain play there, but they need to get it in when they're having such a hard time. Get it into the first person that's open there.
Yeah.
Kate Rubel, and we're going to have a foul on Sarah Owen. That's Sarah's first personal. And that is team foul number 1 here in the fourth quarter. Kate Rubel hands it in to Bree Rubel. Rubel hands it off to Panton. Panton dribbles, elbow, gives it to Kate Rubel on the left wing. She dribbles back, down into the paint, fall away jumper short. And a nice box out by Kinsey Reedus. The ball picked up by Carson Haygood. Haygood finds a path to the paint, lays it up, no, too hard.
She had an open
and Barnett with the rebound. So we remain tied at 33. Down wide open underneath is Herbst again, and she scored.
Somebody.
Golly. I don't understand how she's getting so wide open. Donettes with it, down 2 now with 6.5 minutes to go in the game. Maddie gets a path to the basket, and the left-handed layup is good. She probably needs to do that more often with them and the way they're guarding them. There you go, Kinsey gets a steal on the baseball pass. Pass up to Ellie White. Ellie drives to the basket and loses it off her leg out of bounds. Oh my gosh. They cannot stand prosperity. Either team can, really.
Golly. Donettes have had about 5 or 6 like that. They'd be up 8. Both sides.
Kate Rubel will bring it up against Sarah Owen. 6 minutes left, tied at 35. She called Barnett out for a screen to begin with. Now she's going to take it one-on-one, and we're going to have a foul. Be 2 shots coming, and that foul is on Kinsey Reedus. That is her second foul, excuse me. And Kate Rubel with 5 points puts the free throw in. Now Olivia Wagner comes back in. She replaces Eliza Barnett. I wish they'd make them earn them instead of fouling them on them. She missed that one, and Kinsey Reedus gets the rebound. The 1-point lead. Maddie Reedus dribbles to the right wing. Out front to Carson Haygood. Left corner, Ellie White. In the lane, Maddie gets a screen. Fakes. Now she goes up against. Oh, no good.
Oh, my God.
Nice move. And the shot wouldn't fall. Panton in the corner. Herbst is wide open. The three-pointer short. And Carson Haygood gets the long rebound. Neither team can really stand prosperity when they get a chance to build the lead a little bit. Haygood gets it down low to Kinsey Reedus. Kinsey spins, goes to the baseline, scores! 17 for Kinsey. Donettes back up, 37-36. Panton gets a lane to the basket and lost it on the way in. Well, I tell you what, both teams have got some breaks tonight on plays just like that. And we've got a couple of substitutes. Maddie Reedus and Carson Haygood come out. Peyton Lowry and Kinsey Killian into the game. Donettes lead here. They need to get a bucket and get up off that 1-point lead. Kinsey Reedus brings it into the front court. And her pass is batted. Peyton Lowry does a nice job. They get it to Sarah Owen. Sarah drives, puts it up, and a block, and a foul's going to be called. And Wagner come down with her hand right there. She probably wouldn't have got that called on her. And Sarah Owen will go back to the free throw line for 2. That was the second foul on Olivia Wagner. Both teams have 2 team fouls with 4:44 left. Free throw's good. And we got Bree Rubel back in, and the Nevaeh Lucius is back in there with 4 fouls. 38-36 Donettes. Sarah Owen trying to make it a 3-point lead. And it's short. God. Rubel throws it up the floor. Herbst has to catch it backpedaling, gives it to Bree Rubel. Rubel dribbles into the paint, and she travels. She sure did. She was going to pass it out, and she was indecisive on whether to shoot it or throw it out in the corner. Notre Dame's going to back up here, back off the full court pressure. Now would be a great time for a 3-pointer from somebody.
Sure would accept one.
Ellie White is double teamed. And she makes a bad pass and they got somebody wide open up the floor, it's going to be a tie ball, but it's going to be Notre Dame ball. And again, they just can't handle with a chance to go up by more than one or two. Either team, both teams are doing it. That's Blue's ball.
Yeah.
Maddie Reedus back in for Ellie White. It's Notre Dame's ball.
Yeah.
They finally got it right, I think. Skylar Kraft comes back into the game as well for Notre Dame. Bree Rubel with the basketball. Passes to Kraft on the right wing. Lucia's trying to get inside position. Kenzie Reedus with another knockaway.
Good job by Reedus.
Peyton Lowry into the front court. Slow it down, Peyton. We need a bucket right here. 4 minutes to go. Donettes up by 2. Maddie Reedus with the drive. Hands it to Kenzie Reedus. She lobs it back out to Peyton Lowry. Now back in the corner. Down low, Kenzie Reedus. And she traveled, I think.
Yep.
There we go again. Another.
Well,
she was double teamed that time. She had a man wide open there that she was trying to get it to, but she come up off the floor.
Donettes up 2 there. I mean, you need a great shot.
Yeah, take your time, man.
The way this game's going, you know.
Yeah. Barnett checks back in for, that's a carry on Bree Rubel. That was a pretty easy call there. I don't know if their coach was upset with that call, but she definitely carried that ball.
Yeah.
She took a step in between while the ball was on it. Yep. Well, Donettes again got a chance to extend it to a 4, maybe 5-point lead. Lowry is double teamed in a bad spot, and Coach Epps calls a timeout. Good thing he got some left.
Yeah.
He actually both teams have plenty of timeouts. That says that
if she wasn't double teamed right there, Kenzie Reedus was about 10 foot open.
It says that Notre Dame's got 5 timeouts, but you only start with 5, don't you? I think he called one early.
Yeah.
But maybe not.
I thought he did.
I hope Coach Epps can draw up a good play right here and get a bucket. If you get a 4-point lead, it almost seems like, that may put the game out of reach. I know it won't, but.
Yeah. Well, it'd be nice to get a 4-point lead, get down there and get a stop, and then really take your time and get nothing but a layup.
Well, the Donettes have had 2 or 3 chances to get to that 40-point mark I was talking about.
Yep.
And they've still got another chance right here. Well, I tell you what, both teams are just laying it all out there, though. You got to love it, man.
What a game. Absolutely. On a Wednesday night, give the crowd what they want to see.
It'll be Donettes' ball. Peyton Lowry will throw it in over on the sideline. Whew. I don't know why in the world she tell her to go back into the back court. She was wide open. Killian's pass is intercepted. Got over there on that sideline, double teamed again. And Nevaeh Lucius ties the game again. They have to stay off of the sideline, but they won't do it. Keep the ball in the middle of the floor. 38-38. Donettes with a big possession here. Reedus into Kenzie Reedus. Turns, shoots, and she scores. And we got an official timeout there. And Kenzie Reedus, she got a cramp. I bet she's got a cramp.
Yeah.
Oh, man, what a terrible time to get a cramp. She has got 19 points to lead the Donettes, and she is going to have to come out. And Ellie White's going to check in, and Donettes are going to lose a lot of height there, and they've got Nevaeh Lucius in there. I don't know who. Sarah's going to have to guard her. Okay, no, Peyton, you can't guard her. Oh, my goodness. No. They didn't get that right. Sarah should be guarding her right now. Kraft with a little Band-Aid on the side. And we're going to have a foul on Peyton Lowry for. That's Peyton's second foul. And now Coach Epps switches and puts Sarah Owen on Lucius. And Maddie will be guarding Kate Rubel. And here comes Kenzie to the score table. Lob down low, Lucius on the baseline. Gives it out to Rubel, open for a 3, no good. Rebounded by Carson Haygood. The ball knocked away. Oh.
Donette's ball. Goodness.
Boy. Yeah, it is. I was thinking it was their ball because that last one they was going to give it to Doniphan here, and it ended up being their ball. Lowry checks out. Kenzie Reedus back in. And again, got a chance to extend the lead with 2 minutes and 40 seconds to go. 40-38 Donettes. Maddie Reedus dribbles over to the right side. Gets a little screen from Sarah Owen. On the baseline, Ellie White, three-pointer. Bingo! Been looking for that all night long.
Donettes need a big stop here.
Lead is 5, and we're going to have a foul on Sarah Owen, and that's going to be the 4th team foul. They're not in the bonus yet. But we really don't want to foul anymore here. We don't want to put them at the free throw line and let them score with the clock stop.
Absolutely not.
Kraft out and Panton in. Well, they will be in the bonus the next foul on the Donettes.
Huge possession here.
If they can get a stop here,
with a big stop,
then they can kind of make them start fouling. Rubel gives it to Panton.
Watch the screen there.
Down underneath. Rubel turns, shoots, no good. Ball loose on the floor. Kenzie Reedus comes out with it. Ellie White gets it into the front court, gives it to Maddie with 2 minutes to go.
Good timeout.
Coach
right
Epps
there.
calls a timeout.
Good timeout.
The Donettes up 43-38 with 2:01 to go in the game. And we're only going to take a 30-second break here because we sure don't want to miss anything when we come back, and we don't want you to either. So stay with us.
Davis True Value is proud to sponsor the Dons and Donettes for another exciting ball season. Just like the Dons and Donettes, Davis True Value knows hard work wins the game. They are your selection, service, and savings destination hardware store, serving the area with paint, plumbing, electrical, lawn and garden, and housewares. Your local True Value hardware with so much more. From window repair to chainsaw sharpening, we are the store of first choice. Behind every project is a True Value.
Welcome back, everybody. We are back at the Doniphan High School gym, and the Donettes have taken a 5-point lead, 43-38, with 2:01 to go over the Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs. And it is going to be Donette's ball, I believe, right? Yeah.
Donette's
ball.
we
got the ball. As far as the Donettes, they don't have anybody with more than 2 fouls, so we're not in foul trouble, but they will be in the bonus the next foul on the Donettes. On the other side, Nevaeh Lucius has got 4 fouls. And it might be a good idea to go into Kenzie here.
Take it at her.
Well, I mean, if we can take some time off the clock, that would be great.
This is one of those nothing but a layup type.
And they're letting the Donettes get it in very easily there. Maddie Reedus gets the ball, dribbles to the sideline, into the paint, out to Ellie, three-pointer. No good, and the ball goes over the backboard. And that's a shame. Sarah was there, could have got the rebound.
If there was everyone that needed to go.
Full court man-to-man by the Donettes. We're under 2 minutes to go now. Panton goes behind the back, gets it across the half line, down into the paint, hands it off to Lucius. Lucius goes in, that's a travel. Oh! They're going to call a foul. It's going to be on Maddie Reedus.
Goodness.
That's her 3rd, and that will put Lucius at the free throw line, and that's the last thing we want to do. Give him a chance to score with a clock stop. Lucius has 8 points in the game. They actually do not have anybody in double figures, but they're balanced. First of 2 on the way. It's good. She has a chance to be the first one in double figures for the Lady Bulldogs. Ellie White out. Peyton Lowry in. They need to make sure they block out here. And they're probably going to see full court pressure if she makes it. Good free throw shooter. She's got 10 now. And the lead is 3, 43-40. Got to get it across, Peyton. Jeez. Bounces over to Maddie Reedus. Oh my gosh. Panton gives it to Kate Rubel. She's going to take it in on Sarah Owen and score. You cannot turn the ball over there just to be turning it over because you didn't even have to do that. Just hold the basketball. Make them come and get you. Get it across. Oh, take it back out. Take it out. Under a minute to go. They've got to foul 3 times before they put the Donettes at the free throw line. Sarah Owen is tied up. Gets it back to Peyton Lowry. Get off that sideline, Peyton. Why they keep dribbling to that sideline, I do not know. If they keep it out here, they're going to have to make them foul it. Unless they make a pass like Maddie there did to one. That's very uncharacteristic of her to do that. So that 5-point lead has been cut to 1.
Cut to 1.
And we got a timeout. We're going to keep it here because, oh my goodness.
I'll probably have to stick around after because I don't think I'm safe to drive with this blood pressure.
You'll be all right. You know what they say, it's just a game.
Absolutely. Sun will come up tomorrow. On the bad spot.
Yeah, no matter what, the sun's going to come up tomorrow, but the sun will be a lot brighter if we're 18-0 tomorrow. They got to take care of the basketball. They have the last 2 trips, they have done a terrible job. And the thing of it is, they haven't been in any games like this where they've had to do this at the end of the game.
Yeah.
And it will be good for them. I guess win or lose, it'll be good for them.
Great test, either way, for both teams. Kind of shows you where you need to be late February.
The first priority here is to get the ball inbounds.
Get it in. I think he's got 1 timeout left, is that right? Yep, he's got 1 timeout left.
Yeah, and they got 4. 46.2 seconds left. Now Bree Rubel's going to, well, I thought maybe she was going to. Ball comes inbounds to Lowry in the back court. Gets it across the half line. And we're going to have a foul, which right now that's only the 3rd one, I think. That one was on Panton, and I'm sure Coach Bowler told them if they get it across the half line.
They called that one on Rubel.
Oh, he did?
That's her 4th, yep.
Whoa, okay. Inbounds pass comes to Haygood. Coach is going to have to use that last timeout. Oh, my goodness. Throw the ball into the back court. Now no timeout. Now if they can't get it in, it's a turnover.
Yep. Donette's going to have to do a good job here.
And look where they're going to have to bring it in. That is a terrible place to have to bring it in.
Hard spot.
11-11 at the end of the first quarter. 23-21 halftime Donettes. 33-33 at the end of the 3rd. And the Donettes have outscored them 10-9 here in the 4th. So the most points scored by anybody in a quarter has been 12. Both teams have done 12 one quarter.
Yeah.
Which I didn't think it would be a very high scoring game.
No.
Oh. No turnovers. They still got to foul 2 more times before Doniphan is in the bonus. But this play right here, this first play, is going to be tough. They got to get the ball inbounds.
It's the most important play right here.
If somebody's guarding the ball out of bounds, you can't get it in, throw it off their legs and get another shot at it. I started to say I hope he has one of the taller players throw it in. And Rubel is going to guard, but she's going to guard facing, so that makes it a little harder to throw it off of him. Here we go. The way out front to Maddie Reedus. Good job. And she is going to be fouled. Nope. Gets it off to Peyton Lowry. Peyton dribbles baseline. She's double teamed again. Nowhere to go. Throw it off of him. Gets it out to Carson Haygood. Oh, Carson, dribble it out. 21 seconds.
Just let him.
And we're going to have a foul on Rubel. That's going to be Kate Rubel's 4th. And the Donettes still have to get the ball inbounds one more time.
One more time. On the backside, next foul puts them on the line.
Now both teams in the bonus.
560 people viewing right now, watching with us.
Wow. And now we got a timeout called by Coach Bowler.
You want to talk about a huge break for Coach Epps.
Oh, my goodness.
That timeout there.
Well, it looks like they're going to line up in that line like they've been doing.
Yeah.
But don't throw the ball down that way where they get it in the corner because they won't foul because if they can get a tie up, And the alternating possession goes Notre Dame's way, too.
Yeah.
All that we could ever imagine and more here tonight. And we've been waiting on this one for, well, basically about almost 2 months now.
Absolutely.
Month and a half, anyway. It was supposed to have been played January 15th, and that's when the weather got us. Now they've got both Rubles and Lucius out there with 4 fouls. So if one of them commits a foul, they're gone if the Donettes get it in. And we got a different lineup here on the inbounds pass, and Maddie Reedus is going to throw it in. Gets it into Kinsey Reedus, right back to Maddie. Maddie dribbles to the baseline. Oh my gosh. I'm glad they fouled her because she was getting ready to get double teamed.
And that is 5 on Kate Rubel.
Well, Kate Rubel is going to foul out of the game with 8 points. I want to tell you, though, their scoring is really, really balanced.
Yes, it is.
And Maddie Reedus.
Big free throws coming here.
These is probably the biggest 2 free throws she's ever shot. Maybe not, but they're big. 16.9 seconds to go. Make the first one. Oh. If she'd have made that first one, it sure would have made it a lot easier on this one. Now she's got to think about it a little bit, and a 2-point basket will win the game for Notre Dame. She eyes it up. The gym gets real quiet, and that one is good.
Donettes need to stop the win here.
Both teams in the bonus. Bree Rubel's going to take it all the way down, put it up, no good.
With the rebound.
Rebound's going to go out of bounds. It's Notre Dame's ball. Got to stop it one more time.
One more time.
And we're going to have a timeout by Notre Dame. We'll go ahead and take another 30-second break. This is a full timeout. 7 seconds to go. The Donettes up 44-42. We will be right back.
We're for worrying less about the what-ifs and more about the why-nots. We're for checking off your bucket list and then making a new one. We're for starting a family, a business, a tradition. And if you find yourself starting over, we're here for that too. We're for doing as much as you possibly can on a Saturday and absolutely nothing on a Sunday. We're for building a life in Missouri and going out and living it. And when it comes to making sure everything you build is protected, we're here for you. We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we are Missouri for life.
I'm Lindsay Turner, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent. And if you're in Ripley County, I've got you covered.
We are back, Doniphan High School. We have 7 seconds to go. The Donettes lead Cape Notre Dame 44-42. And Cape Notre Dame is going to be bringing the ball in underneath their own basket.
Pass to the Titans here.
One more great defensive stop is what we need out of the Donettes, and a rebound.
Let's get the fans on their feet.
And it's going to be Bree Rubel to throw it in. Players move. Inbound it. Lucius puts it up. No good. Puts it up again and scores. They forgot to start the clock. Oh, what are we doing? Oh my gosh, now they're going to get the ball.
They forgot to start the clock.
Yeah, they didn't put the 2 points up they scored either. And again, the Donettes' lack of rebounding hurt them there. The game should be over. It should be going to overtime. Now they're going to call a timeout. Yeah, they did not start the clock. The game should be over. They may be talking about that right now. Now, if the game is over, or if there's 1.8 left, they might get it. No, they might get a shot off. But if we go to overtime, they are in foul trouble. They've already lost Kate Rubel, and Lucius has 4, and Bree Rubel has 4. And that's their three of their main scorers. Doggone it. Just one rebound.
Didn't she?
Huh?
Lucia scored that last 2, didn't she?
Yeah. I guess they're going to leave it at 1.8, but the clock, it should have run out. And that's bad. You're playing at home, and, now we're going to give them a chance maybe at getting a last-second shot. They're going to have to, I don't know. They're going to have to watch some kind of screen set going long here.
Yeah, watch long.
And they got 3 people down here. Carson, get down there. Number 35 wide open over there. Number 35 wide open. Wow. And they are going to throw it into Rubel. Just don't foul. And a shot up, no good. And Coach Bowler was wanting a foul there, but Ellie White got a hand on it. So guess what, folks? We're getting to play 4 more minutes.
Yep.
We didn't want it that way, but 44-44. It's just unreal. Both teams scored 11 in the first quarter. Both teams scored 11 in the fourth quarter. The Donettes scored 12 in the second quarter. They scored 12 in the third quarter. My goodness. I guess that's how come it's 44-44.
Yeah.
I'd done put my lemon drops up. I was being wishful thinking, I guess.
Should have bought me a second hamburger.
Oh. Yeah, and I never did get my hot dogs. That aggravates me. Oh, my goodness. Well, we got 4 more minutes of this, folks. And like I said, if there is an advantage, I think the Donettes have it. Both teams are in the bonus. And tonight, the Donettes, let's see, 2, 4, are 8 out of 2, 4, 6, 7. 8 out of 14, so they're not great. And Notre Dame is 7 out of 10, so they're a little better. But both teams are in the bonus. And we'll have a jump ball to start the overtime. And it will be Lucius jumping against Kenzie Reedus. Overtime starts right here, folks. And Sarah Owen grabs that, and the ball thrown away, and Bree Rubel comes up with it. Panton with it on the left wing, back to Bree Rubel. Right side to Kraft. Dribbles a couple of times, gives it to Bree Rubel. I guess I can just say Rubel now because the other one is fouled out. Kraft will take it back out front to Panton. Now back on the right side to Rubel. Rubel doesn't take the screen, goes to the baseline, throws it in the other corner. Kraft open for a 3, no good. And Sarah Owen gets the rebound. Maddie Reedus coming up the floor quickly. In the corner, Carson Haygood takes the 3, takes it into the paint, the runner, no good. And the ball knocked out of the bounds by the Donettes.
Forced that one a little too much.
Well, she was open. She just didn't make it. And Ellie White steals the inbounds pass and makes a shot. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my God.
Wow. Inbounds comes to Panton. The Donettes get the first 2 in overtime. Panton drives down, runs over Sarah Owen, offensive foul.
Offensive.
Oh, wait a minute. Nope, they're pointing down there. Going to be on Sarah Owen. No, Carson Haygood. She run over Sarah. Carson must have been trailing along beside of her. And I have that for Carson's first foul. And Panton will be shooting 2 free throws, trying to tie the game again. 3:01 to go in overtime. And the free throws off the heel of the rim.
You know, I never thought about this, Keith, but I guess the free throws stay on there, the bonus.
In the overtime they do, yeah. Second one, no good. Maddie Reedus with the rebound. 2 big misses there by Mia Panton. Oh! Shot put up. Maddie Reedus with a great drive. Couldn't finish, but Kenzie Reedus grabs the offensive rebound, gets fouled.
Mia Panton's first foul. Big free throws again coming up.
Kenzie's got 19 points. Make that 20. And we got Kenzie Killian coming back in for the Donettes, replacing Carson Haygood. 47-44, 2:51 to go in the first overtime. Second one good. The Donettes have that 4-point lead again they had late in the fourth quarter. Rubel will dribble it up, throws it to Lucius. Lucius dribbles to the baseline, bulls her way in, puts it up the left hand. Nice move by Nevaeh Lucius and cuts the lead to 2. Maddie Reedus lobs it up to Kenzie Killian down low, and great save there by Rubel, but it's going to go into the back court, and the Donettes are going to get it. Well, that was just a hair too late because Kenzie Reedus was wide open. 2:25 to go. Donettes with the basketball. Maddie Reedus dribbles over to the right side, gets a screen from Sarah Owen. Over to Ellie White in the corner. Kenzie Killian. Back to Ellie White. That ball, I think, went off her leg. It sure did. Oh, my goodness. Got to stay out of that corner, folks. You got to stay out of that corner. Nothing good happens when you get the ball in that corner. Unless they're wide open for a 3. There's nothing good happening. Rubel goes behind the back into the lane, kicks it out to Panton. The 3-pointer up, no good. And the Donettes had everybody blocked out, but nobody went and got the ball. The ball hit the floor.
Yeah.
Who was that foul on?
That was on Sarah Owen, her third.
Lucius back at the line. Good free throw shooter. Time to tie it again. Well, I'll tell you what, if the Donettes end up losing this game, they're going to look back at how many times they had a chance to build that lead and didn't do it.
They've been a play away twice from.
Well, she missed one. And the Donettes keep the lead at 1 point. Pass up the floor to Lowry, and she's double teamed again.
Ow.
Why do they keep throwing that ball over? I do not understand.
That's twice they've thrown it off somebody. And
Coach Epps has to use his last time out again, right? Or did they give him 2? No, they only give him 1. Every time they throw it past the left wing towards the corner, something bad happens. Every time. And they keep throwing it there. Oh. I'd like to know how many ties we've had in this game.
Yeah, yep.
And lead changes as well, but I think we've had more ties than we had lead changes. And again, the Donettes, no timeouts, got to bring the ball in from a tough spot to get it in. And they have had a hard time all night long getting the ball inbounds from the wing down to the corner and on the baseline. It looks like they're going to bring this one in down close to the end of the Donettes bench. It's really going to be a heartbreaker for whoever loses.
Yeah.
But sooner or later, they will be somebody win the game. Carson Haygood will throw it in. Kraft will be on her. Throws it in to Maddie Reedus. Rubel gets it back to Peyton Lowry in the corner. Carson Haygood dribbles all the way across the lane to the other side, bounces back out to Reedus. Maddie Reedus keeps her dribble alive. Now she picks it up, gives it to Lowry. Lowry started to go in, picked it back up, gives it to Owen at the head of the key. Owen's going to give it back to Maddie Reedus. 1:20 left in the game. Reedus, path to the basket, goes in, left-handed layup, no good. Kenzie Reedus is there, scores! What a game for Kenzie Reedus, 23 points. Back to a 3-point lead. Rubel into the front court. Guarded by Peyton Lowry. Dribbles into the paint, goes in, shot up, good, and oh my God. And a foul with another chance to tie the game. And Bree Rubel's got 10 points now. Oh my gosh. 1:03 to go. And Bree Rubel with a chance to tie the game again. Rubel ties it. Haygood will get it across the half line. Almost walked, gets it to Maddie Reedus. Into Sarah Owen. That was a foul, and they called it too. Is that on Lucius? Nope, 21. Panton, that's her third. Sarah's free throw, nothing but net on that one. That's 8 points for Sarah Owen. Or excuse me, 9 points. Donettes go back up 51-50. 54.3 seconds left in overtime. Next one is good. One stop, though. And the Donettes steal it. Ellie White done it again. Almost lost it. Maddie Reedus is fouled. Maddie missed 2 earlier in regulation. We'll see how her psyche is at the free throw line after missing those 2. Eyes it up. Good. 6 points for Maddie Reedus. 53-50, 47.3 seconds left. Notre Dame has 2 timeouts. Next one is no good. Lucius with the rebound. Oh, White almost stole the outlet pass. Here comes Rubel. Going to take it down, kick it out in the corner. Kraft fakes the 3. Gives it to Lucius. She's going to shoot a 3, and it's good. We're tied again. 30 seconds to go. Haygood gives the ball to Reedus. Almost lost it. Takes it over on the left wing. In the lane. Lobs it down low. Reedus catches. Well, she got fouled. Yes, she did. And that one's on Panton, too. Can't get Lucius out of there, can we? .8 seconds to go. 53-53. And we are in a first overtime, and Kenzie Reedus, who has 23 points, makes the free throw. What a ball game, folks. What a game.
Absolutely.
Coach Epps is going to send everybody back so he don't get an over-the-back foul if they do miss. Next one on the way. Money.
Donettes need a stop here. Big stop, big rebound.
Inbounds pass comes to Kraft. They give it to Bree Rubel. She's going to have to give it up. Double team knocked away from her. Ball loose on the floor. Rubel gets it back, though. And Coach Bowler gets a timeout. That was really close to being a steal.
Man.
Well, I'm glad we got a night off before Friday.
Yeah.
And then we only got 8 games a day after that. Oh, my goodness. 55-53. How much time was left? Did you see before they
I didn't
started?
See where they called it. It was
had to be down around 14 at least,
13,
didn't it?
14. That's my guess. Yeah.
Well, we'll wait till they. That's the only thing I don't like about timeouts. It counts them down on the clock, and if you're trying to talk about the game, you have to wait till the timeout is over before you can see, unless you just happen to look up there before the clock starts counting down. But most of the time, when they call a timeout, we're talking about the game going on.
Yeah.
55-53 Donettes. Notre Dame with the basketball. We'll check here in about 7 seconds. Tell you exactly how much time we got left in overtime. 10.9 seconds to go in overtime. Notre Dame is going to have the ball in the back court. Donettes have no timeouts. Notre Dame has 1. And the Donettes are going to pick up man-to-man, try to make them use up some time. And they're going to get the ball to Bree Rubel if they can right here. This would be a good time for one of Ellie White's steals right here.
Yep, big steal here.
Yeah, she cuts through, gets the ball. Dribbles over to the left side. Takes it down. Gives it to Panton. Panton dribbles into the paint, lays it up, missed it! And we got the rebound. That's the ball game. Donettes win it 55-53. What a game, folks. What a game. 18-0 for the Donettes.
18-0. What a game.
And definitely one that folks around here will remember for a long time. As the perennial powerhouse, the Cape Notre Dame Lady Bulldogs come, and they actually panned and had a shot there and just didn't get it up over the rim. And the Donettes win it 55-53 in overtime to go to 18-0 on the season, with a game of the Alton Lady Comets coming up on Friday night. Another tough team as well right here in Doniphan. We'll figure up everything here and give you that before we sign off here.
Usually I have that about done, but I was so into the...
Well, yeah. People can't blame us for that.
Yeah.
If they do, that's just too bad.
All right. I'm ready, Keith. So
okay.
For Notre Dame, we got Erbst with 4, Bree Rubel with 11, Kraft with 5, Mia Penton with 1, Rubel with 8. Sorry, Kate Rubel with 8, Olivia Wagner with 2, Vi Lucius with 18, and Barnett with 4. Over to the Donette side, Haygood with 1, Kenzie Reedus with a big night and huge free throws. She has 25. Ellie White with 7, Peyton Lowry with 3, Maddie Reedus with 6, Kenzie Killian 3, and Sarah Owen with 10.
Now, Sarah had a really good game as well.
Oh, man.
I never would have thought if Carson Haygood scored 1 point, we'd win this game. But everybody else stepped up. Maddie Reedus, scored a little more. She usually doesn't score a lot. And she hit a big free throw there, too. But the 2 biggest one was by Kenzie Reedus when the score was tied 53-53 with 18 seconds to go.
Yep.
And the Donettes are able to pull it out in overtime, 55-53. The junior varsity Donettes won 56-17, so we get another double win here tonight. I didn't say it, but if people might not have known it, but I think the JV, that was their first loss the other night at Jackson.
Yeah, their first.
So they got back on track tonight, but this varsity game was, like I said, it was more than we could have expected, and we've been waiting on this one for quite a while. So Notre Dame falls to, I believe, 11-7 now on the season.
Yes.
But, them driving all the way over here and playing a game like that, the Donettes may get a return game with them in the district tournament.
Stars align. It could be another rematch.
But it will be on their home court this next time.
Yeah.
So they'll have to play better than they did tonight. But enough about that. They won tonight, and that's all that counts. And hopefully that if everything goes good the rest of the season, that will get them the number 1 seed.
Yep.
And that will keep them out of Notre Dame and Kennett's bracket, most likely, in the district. They will, I think Fredericktown and Dexter probably will most likely be the bottom 2 seeds out of the 5 in that district.
Yeah.
So, well, that's going to wrap it up for us. We'll make sure you join us again Friday night for the Alton Lady Comets and the Donettes, when the Donettes will try to win number 19.
Number 19.
And they will play again next Monday night in the semifinals. Looking for hopefully win number 20 there.
Absolutely.
But all day Saturday, we'll be right here in this gym, sitting right here in these seats all day long. We want to make sure everybody join us for that. And we want to thank everybody for watching tonight. We broke a record for live game watching. We have a lot of views the next day and stuff. But this was the most we've ever had watching the game live at one time, and we really appreciate it. And you folks, if there was anybody over around Notre Dame fans that was watching this game, your girls played a great game.
Absolutely.
And like I said,
what a squad.
The next time it may be a different story. And there's probably a good chance they'll be playing each other again.
Stars could align, and it'd be at Notre Dame this time. And either way, it's going to be a good time, and wish luck to them the rest of their season. And look forward to Friday, Keith.
That'll be it for us. For Matt Morin and all of our camera crew, for Bo Blackwell, this is Keith Bowman. Good night until Friday night. 55-53 win for the Donettes in overtime.